it. Let's get it.
I bet. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah. We in the building. What's up?
I know the vibes. Welcome to Who Run the City, Knicks versus Nets.
Yes. It's Big Fan Breezy and Tea Time. We in the building.
You already know the vibes. You know what I gotta do. I gotta hold tight pause for like a few seconds.
Mic check. 1 1
So-
2. Best Nets is the best
No,
in the
boo,
east of the west.
Boo. Boo that man.
Yeah. Yo, spit your balls there. That's
Boo.
my intro right there. You
Boo
know what
that
I'm saying?
man.
I got an intro song. You got an intro song. Let me hear some.
Taji is in the building.
Shout to Taj. Shout to Taji.
All right, hold on. Let me get my shares on. What's up? Yeah, it's bugging out. Yeah, I got distracted on the shares.
Yeah. We need an intro. We got one though. It's coming.
Yeah, definitely. By next show, I promise you, we will have a intro playing, so you don't just have to see me sitting here talking. You feel me?
Oh, it's not letting me share. Yo, share this for me, yo, for real. Cause
Yeah, everybody
Facebook,
press
know what I
share,
mean?
please,
Be doing
please
something
press share.
different.
Please press share, everyone.
Word, me and Facebook not mingly the same lingly right now. Know what I mean? Please
What?
share for your bidoy. Share for your bidoy. For real, man. Share.
Word. You know, give me 1 second. I mean, since you ain't sharing, you can start talking. I can listen. Multitasking is a skill of mine.
Okay, so we not gonna call me Nostradamus. We ain't gonna say I predicted the future, but we will say that Big Fan Breezy has some type of knowledge of basketball. Why we say that? Oh, because I said it'd be nice if y'all would take out one of the top teams for us, and it looked like that's what's about to happen. And I just want to hold on. Oh no, my bad. That's the wrong one. I want to clap it up. I want to clap it up for, you know what I'm saying, Knicks, you know what I mean? So maybe, even though, you know, he doesn't want the olive branch, maybe we still can move forward amicably. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really come here to talk spicy, but if he take it there, then I have to consider that, you know what I mean?
Bro,
as a duel.
First of all, you spend all week talking spicy. And then when you get up here, you want to talk about, I don't want to, I'm trying to olive branch. Nah. Energy always needs to stay the same, bro.
I'm with it. So let's get it. It's all smoke.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. You can start it off. I've been starting it off the last few weeks, man.
Okay. All right. Well, what I will say is we going into the playoffs with one of the best motherfucking plays you ever seen in a basketball game. Shout to Blake Griffin off a defensive play. Threw it behind his back. Kyrie with the awareness. Hold on. Tapped it to Mike James. Mike James off the backboard. KD.
I forgot who got the steal, but it wasn't KD who got the steal.
I know.
It wasn't Blake Griffin who got the steal.
It was a net player?
It was a net player, but it wasn't Blake Griffin.
All right.
Blake Griffin, that was a pretty decent pass.
It was beautiful.
It was decent.
Again, man, it was a defensive play. That's the whole emphasis. I'm starting this podcast and I'm talking about defense. Let's talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, like let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying
every
that
dog has
one of the best plays you've seen in the whole season came from Brooklyn on a defensive play. We've been known for offense the whole season. In the first and when the season's going into the playoffs, it was versus an NBA team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's so funny about that?
You think over here bragging
What's
about
so
a
funny
defensive
about
play
that?
against one of the worst teams in the NBA? Come on, son. All right, but go ahead, finish.
I'm just saying we ready on the defensive side of the ball. I did some stats and I seen that in the 9 games that we kept teams under 100 points, we won all of those games. So it shows that we have the ability to turn up on defense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in today's NBA, if you keep teams under 100, you have a pretty good chance of winning the game. But you only did that 9 times.
Yeah. Well, how many times y'all did it?
A whole lot.
Okay.
A whole lot.
Okay.
You feel me? A whole lot. I mean,
yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
I mean, all right. Well,
9 times. That's nice.
Since we talk about it, in our last 5 games, we held opponents to 41% shooting, and we shut out a high clip at 54%.
The last last 5 teams y'all played was pretty trash.
Again, this is what we doing on our way to the playoffs. What are y'all doing on the way to the playoffs?
Winning. Duh.
We are too. You on the street.
Yeah, listen, you over. I mean, listen, you talk about how great your defense was against some pretty bad teams. You feel me? Like, all right.
Okay, so
it's cool.
I mean, yeah. Well, I wouldn't. I mean, it's cool. A team. I got to discuss all teams. I mean, we could get straight to the playoff talk about one team, but you know. I thought we was taking a different route. Like I said, you know what I mean? I thought you wanted to talk your shit. I see what's going on with the Knicks. Again, like I said, I'm big fan Breezy and top vlogger. You heard? Big fan Breezy, top vlogger, and I see Knicks fans. And I'm saying I pull up, they know my name.
I'm not a vlogger, so don't even equate me in that discussion.
I just know Knicks fans are familiar with big fan Breezy. And I'm saying I pull up anywhere. I seen Knicks fans in front of the Barclays. I pressed them like, yo, what you doing here? Who said it's safe for a Knicks fan in front of the Barclays, man? What you doing here?
Don't do that. I'm pretty sure
but they see me. I spoke to them. Yeah. I definitely spoke to them.
I know. Speaking to them is one thing, but say what you just said is a whole different ball game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I really told them about the show.
I mean, I'm not here to brag about my own, accolades and who I am as a Knick personality. You know the vibes. You feel me?
What's the vibes, man?
You know the vibes. I don't mean
what you mean. I know the vibes. I don't say I didn't know who issued it.
You know why? You know who I am.
Show them who you are. What kind of voice?
You know who I am, and you know why you sitting next to me. So that's all I got to say about that. You feel me? Like I ain't here. You know the vibe. You feel me? Like don't make me start up on you.
You feel me? Like that's why we here.
Yo, listen, bro. Look.
You said nobody cares about the Nets. Mr. Whammy cares about the Nets. You know who Mr. Whammy is?
Yeah, I know the old guy that be sitting there looking like he having epileptic seizures.
No, they distracting and making sure they miss free throws. Shout out to Mr. Whammy, one of the best fans that the NBA ever seen.
Yeah, listen.
Up there with Spike. What's up?
Don't do that.
Mr. Whammy up there with Spike.
Don't do that.
They in the same ballpark.
No, they not. You disrespectful.
Why not? Why Mr. Whammy don't get no props?
Because
Mr. Whammy.
Spike Lee has been a Knick fan as long as you've been alive. You feel me? Like super fan as long as you've been alive.
Okay.
Mr. Whammy just came around a few years ago.
Like 98.
Disrespectful.
98 specifically.
Oh, he was a Net fan. He was a New Jersey Net fan. Yeah. Oh, he got more clout than you. But still, you feel me?
Mr. Whammy.
But still, it's still disrespectful, dog. Like Spike, dog.
Yo.
Like when you think of super fans, right?
Okay.
Spike immediately comes to your mind.
I ain't saying Spike ain't number one. I ain't saying he not number one.
You say he up there with
ballpark.
No, he not. Because you don't think of Mr. Whammy when you think of super fans. You think Spike Lee. You think Jack Nicholson. You feel me? You think eat Drake before Mr. Whammy. You feel me? I know I got a sign. I posted. I pinned. I did a pin saying please don't call before 8 o'clock. You feel me? We're not picking it up though. You feel me? We're not picking it up. I think if you're watching on YouTube, my fault. I didn't pin the comment. Nah. We're not taking any calls until after 8 o'clock. You feel me? Sorry, y'all. We ain't taking no calls till after 8 o'clock. We out here trying to,
That's probably a Net fan that care about the Brooklyn Nets and the New Jersey Nets. Just so quick.
Net fans usually don't call.
No, real quick. I had that conversation with with the team leaving from Jersey to Brooklyn, and some fans were a little ruffled about it, but they respect it. They understand that it's business and it's peace between Brooklyn Net and New Jersey Net. We all one family under one umbrella. That's the Nets family. And I'm saying whether it's New Jersey or Brooklyn Nets. So don't try to cause any chaos in my family.
Ain't nobody listen. You the only person that seems to have turmoil. Again, we're not taking any calls until after 8 o'clock. You feel me? Yeah. My apologies, but I pinned it on the Facebook that we're not taking any calls after 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
If you're watching on YouTube, my apologies that we didn't pin it there. But yeah, we're not taking any calls to after 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to cause no turmoil between y'all Net fans. I mean, except for Ty West, because he's really a Knick fan.
Wow. Hold on. No, you can't just say that. No, let him speak.
How
you say that? Why you say that?
Because he loves the Knicks, man.
Nah, I don't know what you mean. Like, you gotta expand on that. Like, that's my guy. Shout out to Ty West. I met him in front of the Barclays the first time I ever met him. It was in front of the Garden.
Until my guy started calling it out that he's a Knicks fan. He used to only speak about the Knicks more than he used to speak about the Nets. But anyway, I'm not gonna spend no time on that. That was just a little joke, a little jokey joke. You know what I mean?
It wasn't funny.
It was very funny. But I do got another joke since we talking about fans.
Okay. Talk about it.
You know what I'm here for. Why the Net fans ain't sell out the Barclays yet for a playoff game?
Yo. All I can say is,
why James Harden got to pay for half of the ticket for Net fans to go watch a playoff game? No, you got 3 of the best 10 players in the NBA, and y'all can't sell out the Barclays. And then you gonna talk about y'all run the city, but you can't sell out a playoff game, dog. A playoff game, like y'all have to put discount codes on playoff tickets to get people to buy them. Yeah. And y'all run the city. What? Knicks sold out in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay. Y'all gotta use code Harding. Y'all run the city. Come on, man. Come on. Shout out to my Knicks fans who, I mean, we sell out regular season games too. So I don't want to hear that rhetoric because I see the little slick talk that be happening on your page. Like that, you ain't been in the playoffs in forever. That's why they know we sell out regular season games too. Okay. You feel me? But 20 minutes, dog.
Okay.
Y'all have the 3 superstars.
So we determine who run the city based on the ticket sales?
Yes, that's part of it. You feel me? That's part of it. How much of that fan interest, dog?
Like, that's fan
interest.
How much of that pie?
A large part of the pie.
A large part.
Yes, because, bruh, how you gonna run the city if nobody cares that you're playing? You feel me? Like that doesn't make sense. Like you want none of the fans are interested in buying tickets for you guys to go play a playoff game. You feel me? Like, how is that?
I disagree with that.
I know you would because you're on the losing end of that argument.
No, I mean, I'm waiting for you to finish. You know, I think you want to have a good time with that. So,
yo, listen, bro. You can't say you run the city and you can't sell tickets, dog. To a playoff game.
What I'm saying is, shout the Harden for us using the code as fans so us to fill the building because that's what it's about. It's again, they doing that because maybe they feel like people don't have the budget to squeeze it in
because nobody's buying the tickets.
That's not true. There's a fan on my page. She asked her son what he wanted for his graduation. He could have chose anything. He chose playoff tickets.
Okay, but
so hold on. Shout to Tina.
You still need a whole lot of more fans to fill out your building.
So hold on. So what I'm saying is, you don't know what it takes for a person to get tickets. You don't know their personal circumstances. Yeah, it's impressive that the Knicks did what they did, but don't try to take nothing from the Nets, and that's your problem. Y'all just can't be happy with what y'all got instead of just being mad at us.
Bro, ain't nobody mad at you. We're laughing at you. There's a difference. You feel me? It's very comical.
Why are we
you
comical?
Feel me? Shout out to
Tina under y'all seat.
No, you didn't. We do this every week. No, y'all didn't. First of all, shout out to Tina because she a big fan. Know what I mean, I respect her. You feel me?
I roll with big fans. I run with big fans.
And shout out to her son for
that being a wish.
You feel me? But what I'm saying is this, dog. You need. I mean, that's dope. That there's one fan that's that enthusiastic, but bro, they're putting playoff tickets on sale, dog. Okay. I've never heard no team to go to the playoffs, and had to put playoff tickets on sale so fans can go to the game, like so they can sell out. Usually, most teams with heavy fan bases don't have to do these things. You feel me? Because they sell out automatically.
Right. The truth is coming out.
Again, we're not picking up any phone calls to 8 o'clock.
The truth is coming out. The truth is a lot of the fans was rooting for us because we was winning and y'all was losing. And really, they wanted y'all to be the winners. So you can see now people are like, wow, the team that I really wanted to win, which is the Knicks, are finally winning. So now I don't have to be a fan of the Nets. So they was kind of really using some of them were using us as a substitute because they was just desperate because the Knicks weren't winning. So now that you guys are winning, and what y'all doing I asked you guys to do this. I said, yo, please take out half of the competition. Bro. Y'all lined to play Philly.
There's so much cap coming.
Yeah,
from
y'all
that
gonna
side.
play. I figure y'all gonna
There's so
beat
much cap
Atlanta.
coming from
Then
that
y'all
side
gonna
of the
take
table.
Philly to 7, or y'all gonna beat them, and then we're gonna beat y'all, and then we're gonna win the finals. This is glory.
It's so much cap coming from that side.
But let me slow
You
it
feel
down.
me? Bruh, there's no excuse in the world for Brooklyn Net fans, supposedly the team that runs the city. You feel me? Like, I feel like if you run something, you have all the support because you run it. You feel me? This is my shit. I run it. Everybody's going to support me because I'm top dog. You feel me? But y'all can't even sell out a playoff game.
Nah, what I'm saying
with one of the best rosters in the NBA. That's crazy. That's craziness.
What I'm saying,
that's craziness. That's sad.
What I'm saying is
when you think about it.
When we got this same roster, we became the most hated team in the NBA.
But it shouldn't be the most hated team in Brooklyn. What are you saying? What does that have to do with Brooklyn? You talk about the NBA.
It's love in Brooklyn. We spread love to Brooklyn.
I'm not talking about you selling out tickets in Boston. I'm talking about you selling out tickets in Brooklyn, your hometown. Right. You feel me? So what does that have to do with you being hated in other parts of the NBA? I'm talking about Brooklyn. Y'all are not selling out.
If we specifically talking about Brooklyn, I'll reiterate and answer the same question. It's the economy. People are affected because of COVID. You can see, obviously, it's not the same as far as capacity is concerned. It's not even full capacity for everybody. So things have changed. And whether or not that being true, you can't say y'all run the city based on that one fact.
We have to go through the same COVID.
Gotta do more.
We have to go through the same COVID protocol. We have to go to the same COVID protocol as y'all do. So no. I'm not going to let you use that as an excuse because that's an excuse.
Y'all got more fans than us. I'm saying we run the city.
Yo, listen, that's an excuse. Y'all don't run the city.
Hold on, let me clarify this.
Y'all don't run shit. You can't.
I'm not saying the Brooklyn Nets got more fans than the New York Knicks. I'm saying that we know that this is a Knick town. Say it. Mecca.
Yeah. Say this is a Knick town. Say it. You know what you wanted to say. You know
because of Madison Square Garden.
You know what you wanted to say.
Of your 71 and 73 titles.
You know you wanted to say this is a New York Knick town.
Now.
What y'all didn't win anything now. So how winning a title is weak compared to you not accomplishing anything yet? That doesn't make sense.
Presence.
That doesn't make sense.
Presence in the city. It's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, bro!
I'm talking about
you talking about presence in the city? I'm gonna now headshot.
Go ahead.
I'm about to kill you. You talking about presence in the city? Walt Clyde Frazier and those guys were fucking pretty much movie stars in the era before social media. What are you talking about? Presence in the city?
Talk about
what
it.
Are you talking about?
Talk about it.
Superstars did the Knicks players. What are you talking about? Presence in the city, dog? Like,
you asking me or you going on?
This is you talking about the time before social media. You talking about presence in the city.
Yo, man, you just pulled out a 2-2. I'm about to pull out the Chalaka. Boom. Shout to Big T, man. First and foremost, I'm talking about presence in the city again. Everybody was satisfied whether or not the Knicks won or lost because the loyal fan base of
nobody
the
was
Knicks.
satisfied.
And
That's
the reason why that
That's
the
cap.
Knicks
Nobody was
have
satisfied.
a loyal fan base is because it's inherited with the name of the land of the Mecca of basketball. This is the reason why the loyal fan base, because it's connected or associated with the Mecca. That's where the loyalty comes from. Nobody's disrespecting that. I'm saying we the little engine that could. We the team that nobody cared about. Shout the kid, shout the Kittle, shout the Kenya Martin, and every net player that did something for this team. This for y'all. We gonna win the championship for y'all. For us being the one with the little light going through the dark. That's us with the little candle trying to make it through and see where we going. That's us doing whatever we gotta do to get where we going, man. This is what I'm trying to say. We will be that team that will be no one liked and so on and so forth. We'll take that weight and handle that pressure. What I'm saying is, can y'all handle the pressure,
bro?
Because we handling the pressure.
And not really.
Why not?
Not really.
We in second place.
Not really. I mean, I just listen to your man KD kind of like backtrack out of the pressure.
How
you
so?
feel me? They asked them, do they believe that they are the favorites to win it all?
What did he say?
We don't think about that. Players don't think about that.
I heard it. I heard the comment.
We don't think about that, please. So we know, it's a tough game every night. Like I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying the words verbatim.
I know what he said. I heard exactly what he said,
bruh. Like
intelligence.
Because listen, I've literally heard LeBron say, "Yeah,
intelligence."
I literally heard LeBron say, "Yeah, we know that we are the favorites, and is championship a bust for us.
Let's do.
You feel me? I literally heard. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
let's do something.
I'm just.
He said it's the Big 15 too. And Noel said that too. So
no, he didn't.
Bullock said it. Bullock said that.
And he's a copycat. Oh, he's lame.
No.
First of all, no. Let's talk about
that.
Said that. He said, and then you know what?
Even more, when he say
you
that.
You know why he's corny? Because
no, he's not corny.
He is very corny. Very corny guy. You feel me? You know why he's corny? Because when Bullock said it, he kind of tried to clown that. But now y'all the Big 15. Come on,
believe
man.
that though.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. The first comment I'll get into.
Bullock believe it too.
Come on, man. The first comment I'll get into. The first one. Yeah, I like what KD did. He took the pressure off. It's enough going into the playoffs. Not to mention,
but you said y'all just accepted the pressure. So why would you need to take pressure off if you accept it?
Yeah, because he's speaking for a team, not for himself specifically. Now, that being said, he wants to acknowledge those guys because they matter. That's why, again, the same guy uses the quote of the Big 15. You know what I'm saying? Because he believes in TJ, AJ, Blake. He believes in Shamit, Shamit. He believes in his team. He believed in Uncle Jeff. He believed in Kyrie. He believed in his teammates. He said this is his favorite teammates. That's why he said that.
Should have used another phrase though.
Phrase for what?
Find his own phrase.
Phrase for what? Big 15?
15, yeah.
No, he meant it when he said it. Y'all was joking when
No. We wasn't joking. We meant that.
Joking. Y'all got 15 players on your roster.
We meant that. We do. But all right. They don't all have a rotation spot, but it is 15 players on the roster, Playboy. You know what I mean? Do your Googles. Well,
y'all got problems inside. I see Payton. He might not have play time, and you a supporter of the Frank, right?
No, hey yo.
All right, well,
hey yo. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that, bro.
All right, well, that Frank, whatever his name is, what's his number?
His name is Frank Ntilikina. But don't say I'm a supporter of the Frank. Hey yo, bro, don't do that.
All right, so Ntilikina.
Yeah.
And Payton, they fighting for playoff time. What if they get in a scuffle in the back and he say, "Yo, I want my playing time," and then they fighting? Now they both injured.
Look at this wild, outlandish scenario you just created in super fantasy land. You feel me? I think Coach Tommy T has to make a choice. You feel me? Okay. If we're gonna talk about like real shit, so I think Coach Tommy T has to make a choice. Payton has been not really playing that well down the final stretch of the season. You feel me? Does he give those minutes to somebody else, or he continue to start Payton? You feel me? I personally think this is a topic that I did want to talk about, being that the playoffs are Sunday. But so since we here, I guess, excuse me, I think he needs to start somebody else in point guard. I think I'm not sure if Immanuel Quickley is ready to run the second unit yet. But I think he fits good with the first unit, because a lot of the offense runs through Julius Randle anyway. So he fits good. You feel me? He can spread the floor with the double teams on Julius Randle. He can help spread the floor. He got that nice little floater going in. The only thing is he's kind of not that great on defense, but he's not bad. You feel me? Like he's not a bad defender. He has activity. You feel me?
Matchup wise, how you look versus specifically who y'all match up with?
Trey is gonna be a difficult cover for anybody because I hate the way Trae Young plays. You feel me? I really do.
I don't know if I like the Hawks right now.
Yeah, everybody in the media pretty much does.
But nah, not me. To be honest with you, since I don't want to get twisted with my words.
Everybody off this show.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody else off this
show. Y'all beating them in 6. Yeah. If y'all don't beat them in 6, y'all failure.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen,
so hold on,
because you know what? They're still a pretty good team. You feel me? They're still a pretty good team. They have a lot of weapons.
Not better than the Knicks.
I don't think so. But what I'm saying is to say that if we don't beat them in 6 is a failure that's cap because they're still a really good team, dog. They're a good team.
I think the expectations changed for the Knicks once Rose came to y'all.
Yo, listen, I think so too. But at the same time, the Hawks are not to be slept on. You feel me?
But you say y'all swept them.
Yeah, we did in the regular season.
Y'all not gonna sleep on them, but y'all swept them.
Yeah,
I understand.
But what I'm saying is they not to be slept on. You feel me? They're 100% healthy now. Trae Young is I hate his game, but he's going to do what he does. I can't never pronounce that dude name, but something Nanovich. Yeah, something like that. You feel me? I can't do it.
Bogdanovich.
Yeah, He's been balling out ever since he came back from his injury. They got Quinn Capella. Yeah. You know, Collins, he's streaky and inconsistent, but he can have a hot night. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Let's get into it. Yeah, so got home court advantage because what?
Because we beat them 3 times in a row. Exactly. All right. Again, I'm saying I'm 100% confident we're going to win, but to say that if we don't beat them in 6 is a failure is out of that.
So y'all could beat them in 7.
I mean, I don't have no.
Yeah,
I don't have no.
Beat them basically.
Exactly. Okay. As long as we beat them, you feel me?
All right.
But back to my original thing that quickly might need to start. I think you give Frank Ntilikina Peyton's minutes coming off the bench too. You feel me?
Let's talk about pressure though, because I wanted to mention Tommy T.
Coach Tommy T, yes, sir.
And all his playoff tenor for the most part. I know there's pressure on him to win. Yeah. As much as, this may be how you say, a godsend, him being on his team and everything he's done, everybody had clap it up regardless of what happens. I feel like there's pressure on him because I think he wants to succeed in the playoffs. And he hasn't yet.
I think it's self-inflicted pressure, if anything. Okay. You feel me? Because Coach Tommy T is a competitor. He wants to win.
He's on the biggest stage, right?
Yeah. He wants to win. And this job means a lot to him, too. You feel me? He said this is his dream job. Okay. So he wants to bring the Knicks back to prominence. You know what I mean? So he is definitely self-imposed pressure, but there's no pressure from outside. You feel me? Like, there's no pressure from outside. There's only the pressure that the players are putting on themselves because they believe they're winners. You feel me? Okay. And I believe they're winners too. So that's the only pressure is coming from them. You feel me? To succeed and execute the way we all know they could. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But then we gonna do our thing, man.
I don't see y'all sweeping them. I see y'all winning in 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like the Nets' advantage. I say that to say the Nets' advantage is beating teams in 5 games. I feel like we could beat Boston in 5 games, and we could beat the next team next round in 5 games. And our advantage in the Eastern Conference Finals is that we have more rest than other teams because other teams are going to go the distance. Quiet as kept, I really feel like Washington is going to go the distance with Philly. Yeah. I feel like we're going to look for Embiid to be powerful, and you're going to look for the defense out of Ben Simmons, right? But I feel like Westbrook is going to change that.
I don't think that that series does not go 7 games, bro.
6 or 7.
5.
I give it 6.
5.
It's minimum 6.
5. Listen, Westbrook's biggest strength is the fact that he's more athletic and stronger than a lot of people who's guarding him. Mm-hmm. He's not that with Ben Simmons. Mm-hmm. You feel me? He might be quicker a little bit, you feel me? But he's not bigger and stronger. He's not going to be able to impose his physical will on Ben Simmons the same way that he does everybody else. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And I think that's going to bother him. He already has a lack of a jump shot. Now you're trying to shoot over somebody who's freaking 6'9". You feel me? Like a 6'9" point guard. You feel me? Like they both don't have a jump shot. So, but I just think defensively, Philly is too good.
Right.
And that's.
But I said again, I reiterate, I said all that to say the Nets' advantage is having more rest than other teams when it's time to face teams in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, and I want to face the Knicks. I want to face the Knicks, and I want to beat y'all in 6 in a thriller. I don't want to go to 7. You know what I mean? You guys could lose in 6, and we'll win in 6.
We might win in 7. What are you talking about?
You think y'all got a chance at us?
Yes, I do.
You want to bark up this tree?
Yeah. Hey, yo.
Don't bark up this tree, bro.
Hey, yo.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Yo, bro, listen.
Don't do it.
We got a chance to beat anybody, honestly.
Yeah, we do too.
Me? We got a chance to beat anybody. So I'm not canceling I ain't canceling out the fact that we could beat you guys. You feel me? I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy task, but it's a possibility. That's all I'm saying.
Now I'm gonna be honest. Since you said that, I ain't leaving it there. When I see the Knicks play, I'm gonna tell you exactly how Big Fan Breezy sees how we could beat the Knicks. 1, you want to swarm the ball. 2, you're gonna see RJ. He's gonna be streaky. He's gonna touch the ball. So what we want to do for the most part is make sure he is streaky. He's going to be hot and cold to the extent he's going to take shots. So we're not going to stop him from taking shots. We don't want to ball the nod RJ Barrett. He's going to do whatever it is he's going to do. The significant part of what we do is making sure they don't get a lot of offensive rebounds with Noel, and we get a lot of looks at the basket. Noel is going to be there. We're going to have to challenge him. We can't just stick to jump shots and expect to beat the Knicks. So that being said, we understand what we're dealing with. You guys are scrappy. You got one of the best defenses, or the best defense in the league right now. So we don't expect to do anything but win games the same way we did the last 3, and that's going to the basket.
So this is how I feel we beat the Nets. Obviously on the defensive end. You feel me? And limit the others. You feel me? I think it's too much emphasis on trying to stop the big 3. I don't know if anybody can stop the big 3, but you can win if you stop the others. You feel me?
The others who?
Joey Buckets and the supporting cast. You feel me? Like you stop those guys.
We more deadly than that. You got to do more than stop Joey Buckets.
I said the other guys
with the S plural.
Yes, stop trying to jump the gun and use your ears, man. Right. So I say you guys slow down the others, which is the rest of the supporting cast. Nobody from the others can have a big game. You feel me? Like you stay home with the big 3. We got pretty decent individual defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, yo, bro, your job is just try to keep them from not scoring 40 on you. You feel me? Like that's your job. You score 30, 35. All right, we take it. Just don't let him drop 40 on you. That's your job. Keep him under 40. You feel me? Keep him more. If you could keep him closer to his per game average, that's even better. You feel me? But and limit the others. You feel me? That's how we win.
I actually looked at the stats of because you talk about KD a lot. So I just went and looked at the games that KD played the Knicks. He played the game Knicks 20 times. Yeah. He averages 28.9 versus the Knicks.
Yeah, that's kind of along with his season's average most of the time.
Yeah,
that's nothing crazy.
It's not. It don't have to be. Again, I'm just saying that to say that our remedy and our winning formula doesn't necessarily rely only on KD or the big 3 and the others, as you would like to say. What I will say, as far as chemistry is concerned, everybody's taking a step up as far as responsibility and have this confidence going forward. Again, I reiterate the last play. That's why I mentioned it. That's why I started it with the last play. You could see the cohesiveness in our team going into the playoffs. A streak is important. You agree, right? Going into the playoffs, you want to be winning, right?
Yeah, facts.
So
momentum.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening for us. And all of our players on deck are ready. And that being said, listen, shout to Mike James. They signed him again. And just let me rewind real quick. Let me just give some acknowledgments real quick. You know what I mean? Real quick. Shout to Kobe for making the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Tim Duncan. Shout to Kevin Garnett for making the Hall of Fame. That's pretty important. You know what I mean?
Shout out to those guys.
Bro, I ain't want to miss that. Happy birthday to Biggie. One time for Biggie. You know what I mean? I mean, like a shot for my guy Biggie. Not really. He died from gun violence.
Yeah. So, that's cool. I mean, bro, you're playing the Boston Celtics. Y'all should definitely beat those guys pretty easily. You feel me? I think if it's a possibility they could give y'all a little trouble if Kemba Walker plays well. Kemba Walker has to play like really well. You feel me? Like Jason Tatum gonna do his thing, but Jason Tatum can't do it alone.
Hashtag not scared.
You feel me?
Shout to Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should be scared. Like I said before I started the statement, I think y'all should beat them really easily.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
But it's a possibility if Kemba Walker plays as well as everybody believes Kemba Walker could play. He could give y'all a little trouble. You feel me? Like he could give y'all a little trouble.
Excuse me. I'm trying to, I see us whooping their ass. Let's just call it what it is. I see us whooping us. Yeah, I see us taking care of the Celtics, and let me be clear about it. I see them going to Tatum, and I see him having great games, but let's get into the others. There's not enough firepower, and Kemba, him being star power the way he is, he's gonna have to duel with Kyrie. That's a lot on his plate. We've seen Kyrie play, and the last time I seen Kyrie come to where Boston play at, he brung Sage. And when Kyrie brings Sage,
need more of that.
When Kyrie brings Sage,
he gonna need more of that.
He controls the rage.
He need to bring Sage everywhere.
Kyrie
protect himself from himself. It's a little nippy.
Yeah. I wear hoodies on purpose, Joey, because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, it's just waiting now. Like we waiting to see what's going on. You feel me? I ain't really got too much smoke this week because we had an off week.
Yeah,
you feel me? We had an off week.
Mean?
Yeah, so I really got too much smoke. So like I'm really just here to talk about like the playoffs and what's gonna happen in the playoffs this week.
What about the awards and shit? I know you wanted to kick it with me about that.
Only award. It's still. Votes still going.
What you think about it?
I mean, everything for my team is in line, except for I think Coach Tommy T should have got Coach of the Year. You feel me?
But the guy that they gave it to, you think he's a good coach?
I think he's a good coach, but do I believe he deserved Coach of the Year over Coach Tibbs? Absolutely not. You feel
Why
me?
not?
I granted they have the number 1 seed in the West, but you feel me? There was a big reason for that. They got Chris Paul. You feel me?
No, I think you should. You should agree with that Phoenix because of Rose. Because Rose is kind of. I won't say he's just as important as Paul, but he's pretty important.
They started the season with this man.
That's true.
You feel me?
No, that's true.
If we started the season with Rose, our record would be a whole lot different too.
I agree.
Feel me? They started the season with this man, and then if you look at pretty much. Our roster is almost exactly the same. You feel me? Except for the acquisition of Derrick Rose.
That's pretty fucking big.
And then this is what I'm saying. This is why Coach Tibbs needs the Coach of the Year, because even before Derrick Rose got there and we started winning more consistently, you already seen a change in the team from Rip. You feel me?
Okay.
So what Coach Tibbs did with that roster and doubling their win total in a year, you feel me? Doubling.
Yeah.
Doubling the win total in a year, dog. That's Coach of the Year. You feel me? Like, bro, we already know what Chris Paul does. That team in Phoenix was already being talked about from years before. Like, yo, they just missing 1 or 2 pieces before they can really ascend. Devin Booker has been killing for a long time. It always go, he just needs someone else to kill with him. You feel me?
What is the next story? You're basically saying that everybody counted y'all out and y'all just some fucking hero team?
Bro, I don't know where you heard that from. Like, I think you really be making up the narrative.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what you trying to say. Like, you making it seem like, oh, everybody counted us out.
I didn't say that.
So
what I said was he doubled the win total from last year. Where did you hear me say anything about anyone counting us out? I said he doubled the win total from last year.
Right.
You feel me? I didn't say nobody counted us out. I didn't say nobody, but which is true. Yeah. If you look at all the preseason predictions for the Knicks, they had us winning 20, 21 games this season.
Shame.
So yeah, they did count us out. You feel me? But
okay,
you see the end results. But what I'm saying is that Coach Tibbs,
41 wins.
He deserved Coach of the Year.
You said 40 wins.
Yeah.
They got 41.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Randall, most improved finalist. Him, what?
Yeah, he need to get that.
Mike, the dude from Detroit. I think his name Grant.
He's a lock for that.
And yeah, I won't debate that. 6 man of the year. Rose and Clarkson. I like Clarkson. I like Rose too, but I like Clarkson. I thought he had a great year.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson. He nice. He nice.
Yeah, he's
nice. But
I'm interested in who's going to win that. But I think it's between them two.
Again, I just think, all right, Jordan Clarkson is dope, right? Utah is already a fire team. You feel me? Like, this is how I equate everything. You feel me? Utah is already a fire team. He's doing really dope things already fire team. Now, Derrick Rose, you can see the complete difference from when Derrick Rose doesn't play. Okay. You feel me? Like this, like Jordan Clarkson doesn't play for Utah. Utah probably still wins a lot of games. You feel me?
He helps those tight games.
I'm not saying that he doesn't, but what I'm saying, the reality of them probably still winning a lot of those games without him is high. You feel me?
Yeah, but let's call it what it is. Pieces get added because of the fourth quarter and who helped wins games.
You can really see the difference when Derrick Rose is not playing.
Yeah, no, in the fourth quarter, he helps y'all win those tight games.
Yeah, same thing as Clarkson. But what I'm saying is, like, it is a real difference when Derrick Rose is not on the court. You feel me? It's a real difference when he doesn't play.
Yeah.
Like I really believe that Jordan Clarkson, if he doesn't play, Utah still wins a lot of games, a whole lot of games.
Yeah, but this again, like Utah, when they lose in the squeaker last year, Donovan Mitchell, he fumbled the ball or something like that. And they lost the game in the like conference finals. It was like game 6 or game 7. Case in point is teams add pieces because of the fourth quarter. Tommy Thibodeau went out and got Rose. That was a chess move.
You know why?
I understand what's going on.
You know why? I'm just gonna correct you.
Y'all opponents across the bridge. We analyze your offense and defense. We see what's up.
Respect on my coach's name. It's not Thibodeau. It's Thibodeau.
Oh, Thibodeau.
That's why I call him Coach Tommy T, because
Tommy T.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Put some respect.
Yeah, no, I respect Tommy T.
Like I
know.
Just call him by his right name though.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
That's nice. You know.
Well, you know who wasn't considered all finalists.
Who wasn't considered for what finalists?
As a coach of the year.
Who? Steve Nash.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah. We ain't swearing that.
Nah, you was up here saying that he's supposed to be coach of the year.
No, I don't think that he should be coach of the year. I said that he
just said it. You was here saying that he's supposed to be coach of the year.
Not over the dude in Phoenix. I don't think over Tommy T.
I'm glad you, because
I feel like he did an amazing job for a rookie with the roster rotations and all of the different lineups.
Yo, I really
put emphasis on that.
Can't wait till we get to a point where we can hire somebody who could go roll back all the tape and replay some of the
way he was doing. I say he should be in the conversation of coach of the year. But after the season is over,
we had whole arguments.
What I'm saying is the season is over, bro.
So
what I'm saying
is talking about awards.
So again, I'm not arguing that he should be coach of the year. I'm saying he did an amazing job, and he did. He had to deal with all of those different lineups.
Now you're not arguing that he's supposed to be coach of the year, but you was up here a few times arguing that he should be coach of the year.
He was doing a great job of what he was working with all of the lineup changes.
Stick to your guns,
what I'm saying is, why would I say the same thing in the beginning and the end of the year when I see things change?
It was only like a couple weeks ago.
Still
it's not even the beginning and the end of the year. It was only like a couple weeks ago.
It's after the All-Star game. You tugging the war about something I'm telling you I'm coming clean about. He doesn't deserve coach of the year. Not over the dude in Phoenix. He did his thing though. Steve Nash did his thing. He, again, not to take nothing away from y'all, but shit, don't take nothing away from him. He did his thing. He held those roster rotations, and I think he's put, his foot down with D'Antoni, like, became more vocal with the X's and O's, even with the players. And you could see that by him sitting key players like TLC. For a long time, they was giving TLC minutes, and he sat. Whatever, call it what you may, but as a coach, as a rookie coach, for you to have to sit a player that you probably, he started with minutes in the beginning of the season, that's tough for a rookie coach. I'm pretty sure it was hard for him to do because, Nash is soft-spoken. He probably went something like, yo, listen, I got to take your minutes away, it'll be all right. Just stay in there.
I really don't think that was a tough decision for him, but
listen, even if it wasn't, our record is 48-52. That got something to do with coaching. Excuse me. It's not all players. You know what I'm saying?
It's about 80% players. For y'all, it's about 80%. I already said, I told you how I feel about anybody coaching that team. You feel me? I really feel like anybody could have coached their teams, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you would say that. You know what I'm saying?
I really feel like that.
Like, that's fine though, but you got to realize that Steve Nash had the confidence of Sean Marks, and anything that Sean Marks have done has been well for the organization. Not in comparison with the guy across the bridge, he could do whatever. But at the end of the day, when it come down to who run the city, Sean Marks is recognized. Like, yo, this guy's making noise in the city. Trust me, there's mutters about Sean Marks in the garden. They know there's a tree grows in Brooklyn, and that tree got bark on it. The Barclays.
This dude in this tree, and that joint is trash.
Yo,
you need to retire that.
Yo, I'm trying to explain to you, bro.
You need to retire that.
Sean Marks. And you was talking spicy about draft picks too. Listen, since Indiana didn't make the playoffs, we got 3 second-round draft picks, and we got one first round draft pick. Case to point to bunk your argument about us not having a youthful core. We either going to get a player we want, or we're going to deal with these young guys. Either way, Sean Marks did good business once again.
like I said, I didn't say y'all gave away all your draft picks. I already said that y'all had some, but y'all don't have a lot. You feel me? Yeah, it's really looking bad after this year. You feel me? So, all right, congratulations.
4.
You have.
Oh yeah, let's clap.
You have one draft pick this year, and y'all needed a team not to make the playoffs to get that draft pick. You feel me?
We helped with that because we gave them a loss on the way to the playoffs.
What I'm saying though, like y'all still kind of mortgage your future. And you talking about second round draft picks, dog? Like it's not too many. It's not too often that you find really good players in the second round. You feel me?
You say that, but
it's not too often.
Again, there's no reason for fans not to trust Sean Marks.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. Even though you may say, "Oh, this and that about the second round," whatever he's done with the draft pick since he's been here, it's been smart. It's been intelligent. Like this guy knows basketball. The Knicks didn't want to give him a chance. That's a whole conversation. We did that already.
Yeah.
But the point is that
I don't even understand why you keep on bringing that back up.
I bring it up because this is what
as a basketball player.
All right, you don't want to believe me. But when we
get basketball player,
we only play each other if y'all make it where we going.
All right, you same thing has to happen for you. Like you still have to make it.
And you were saying that we gonna have a hard road. You think we got a harder road, or y'all got a harder road?
I said if y'all fall to number 3, y'all probably have a harder road.
Yeah,
y'all didn't fall. Y'all fell for number 3 for like a day or so.
Exactly.
And y'all don't have such a harder road. You feel me? Obviously, we have a harder road to get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
We have to play when we win, we're gonna have to play Philly to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Obviously, that's a harder road. So
what do you think about that?
Like I said, I could feel like we could beat anybody.
I mean, strategically, I could strategically tell you how we could beat the Celtics and any other team. That's
Bro, first of all, you don't even need to strategically to tell me how to beat the Celtics. That should just already be a foregone conclusion. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If y'all lose to the Celtics, oh my God. You feel me? Like that is like the unthinkable at this point. So
right.
I don't need you to strategically tell me how y'all gonna do it. Y'all should just do it.
Want me to help y'all beat?
No, I don't need you
your
to
team.
Help. No, I already know how we gonna do it.
Could help you beat the Hawks and the
I don't think we need your wisdom
in Philly.
I don't think we need your wisdom to help us beat the Hawks. We already did it 3 times this season.
Okay,
you feel me? Like we don't need.
What about Philly?
Philly, I know how we beat Philly.
How?
You feel me? Well, obviously you gotta keep his face. Ben Simmons out of the paint because you know he can't shoot worth nothing. I feel like there are players who are just really good, and it's going to be really difficult for you to do anything with.
Okay.
And Embiid is one of those players. So you could try to make it difficult for him and not a walk in the park, but you kind of almost got to cut your losses and keep Tobias Harris from having a big game.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like again, everything we do got to be done on a defensive end. If we win because of defense.
Okay.
You feel me? I feel like we are a above average offensive team at this point. You feel me? In leaning towards the end of the season, we was leaning more.
I see Ben Simmons neutralizing Burke.
We was leaning. Look at him coming fiending.
Hey, yo, Sad, what's up?
He gonna drag Auntie into this. He gonna drag Auntie into this.
Sad, what's good?
Look, Unc came to save him. Look, Unc came to save him. Look at that. Unc came to save him. I hung up on him last week. So he popped up this time. Shout out to my uncle for being in the building.
Yo, man.
Word.
Shout out to Uncle Seti in the bed. Shout out to Uncle Seti in the building, pulled up on the scene.
And Auntie Zoo in the building. Word.
Yo, he wants you to accept his apology face to face. He ain't mean to do that to you on live.
Man, listen, he know the vibes.
Say sorry, Sad.
Look.
Sorry,
Unc know the vibes. If you didn't call twice today, he got hung up on again. Yeah, that's my guy, but I hung up on him too again. You feel me?
Yo, speaking of that, call up, man. It's call time, man.
Give
us a call in, man. What's up, man?
I can definitely call up now.
Yo,
8 o'clock.
I just want to give a shout out to my guy Joey Buckets, man. He led in 3-point shooting, field goals, 47.5%, NBA leader for this season, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
When you get more open shots than anybody else in the league because he plays with
swish
3 of the greatest players in the league today. But
Joey, I need a swish button, man. Anytime I talk about a Brooklyn Net player, I need a swish button. I'm saying I needed to go swish anytime I talk about any player on the Nets, man. Yo, look at this. You see this? We the number 1 seed for winning the championship.
Like, why is this surprising to you?
No,
like,
I just want you to see it.
Why is this surprising to you? Like, nobody's surprised about this. Like, I know this.
Dallas got
knows this.
What about Dallas? They got the 4,000 odds.
Dallas is going to get bumped very soon. KP is playing. He might be playing for like 2 games and injured again.
You see the Knicks on here?
Nah, that's cool. We wasn't even supposed to be in the playoffs.
Okay.
Apparently, right? We had a 2% chance of making the playoffs in predictions this season. So, of course, we're not going to be up there.
All right.
I'm not worried about that. Look where we now. Look where we at now. Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
All right.
Somebody cue Drake.
Yo, I was talking to
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
I was talking to this other Knick fan earlier, and he was saying something the same sentiment as you. So I respect you, bro. He was saying that he left being a Knick fan because he was so hurt at what Charles Smith did when the Bulls stripped the ball out of his hand, and he was hurt, and he didn't want to be a Knick fan after that neither. So you not being a Knick fan earlier when you were younger, you innocent, and you know maybe Seb was a little rough on you. You know what I mean? I don't know.
See, look, I told you he needed help. So
no,
now
I'm just saying.
You walk in the building, he gonna bring back
really
up the
happened.
argument of me not being a Knick fan.
No, I'm telling you what happened with the guy in the laundromat.
Look, I swear you needed help. You so says like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring back up that argument now. Yeah, your boy need help. Look,
I was in the laundromat. This really happened.
Yo, listen.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care if he wasn't a fan or he didn't want to be a fan because of that. I don't care. You feel me? But like I said, I got 20-something years of being a Knicks fan. You got 9. Leave me alone.
All right, I would say from the bottom, from the roots.
Leave me alone. You feel me? 20 years, dog.
All right. Well, are you a fan of Kyrie?
No.
Because Dennis Schroeder not. He said he ain't gonna wear none of his sneakers no more. Listen, man, we don't care if you don't wear sneakers, man. You need to wear a new hairline, man. What?
I know
man?
you ain't talking about hair coming from the Nets and hairlines coming from the Nets.
No,
have you seen Katie? Come on, chill out. Have you seen
this
Katie?
Ain't even smoke for you, bro.
I don't care.
Dennis Schroeder not even a Knick.
I don't care. Yeah,
yo,
but
man,
it's blasphemy.
What are you saving him for?
It's blasphemy that you talking about somebody's hair with the hair that is on your team, son. Come on, son.
Yo, man, shout out to KD, man. I'm pretty sure he ain't got no problem with his hair. Yo, even if look at Burkhead. What the fuck is that?
What you mean?
Bullock hair. What is that?
He got dreads. That's
a dread?
Yes. That's how dreads naturally grow. You don't know this? Like,
nah, that shit don't look natural, bro.
That fine twist stuff, that's modern. Like when you in the bush and when you're in the islands and you're in the bush, they grow their hair out and then they rip them apart. That's how dreads grow. You feel me? That's real. And it's not even called dreads. They're locks.
Nah.
You feel me? Dreads is an Americanized thing to put a stigma on our hair. You feel me? How it naturally grows.
Yeah, it's called locks. I know. Yeah, locks. Yeah, I know.
And when you're in the bush, you don't have nobody twisting up your roots. They grows out and they rip it apart, and that's how they dreads grow like that.
You want to defend LA? What was LA your big brother or something?
No, I'm not defending LA. I'm just saying it's blasphemous. Why you
defending this Dennis Schroeder? Let him get this work.
I'm saying it's blasphemous that you talk about anybody's hairline with hair. Like, have you seen Katie's hair, bro? You need to leave that man hair alone.
Yo, man,
it's blasphemous.
And
blasphemous.
Same for you, Colin Sexton, whatever your name is. I see you snuff Katie with a little jab, a little elbow to the jaw, like that was dirty. Yeah. Now I'm saying when you come to the Barclays, don't even expecting no Chinese food, no chicken, no rice, no soy sauce, no juice, no nothing.
I don't think he cares.
Yo,
I don't think he cares.
Yo, man, he ain't got a kid. They thought they was doing something by guy Jared Allen. Like, we good without Jared Allen. And he don't even like Jared Allen. They was about to fight.
Jared Allen is washed up, son. Oh, no, not Jared Allen. I'm thinking of somebody else. My bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Jared Allen, I don't know. I don't think he's not. Well, there's a contract year. He's out of there.
They trying to give him that bread.
They're trying to give him that bread, but he ain't gonna stay in Cleveland. Like, nope. He's going somewhere because there's a contender that's going to offer him the bag. You feel me? Like, and he's out. You feel me? Like, he's not staying in Cleveland.
Yeah, he not even a Brooklyn Net. Shout out to my guy Kyrie. He had a 50, 40, 90 year. That means,
bro, he barely played.
He missed 19 games.
That's a lot of games.
Listen. Only
especially in a 72 game season.
Listen,
that's almost a quarter of the game.
Listen, shout to RJ Barrett. He was one of the 11 Ironmen that played all 72 games.
Talk about
it. It's 540 something players in the NBA. Only 11 of those players played 72 games. So shout out to those Iron Men.
72. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just
19 games is almost a quarter of the season.
We ended the season in second seed with 48 wins and 24 losses. We ain't mad. Knicks fans finished in fourth for 41 wins. They should eat some humble pie.
Absolutely not. We should be ecstatic.
Have some humble pie.
We should be ecstatic.
You know why y'all should have humble pie? Because y'all talking all of this craziness about Kyrie, but at the end of the day, regardless of what he pay and how much he play, when it's time for him to deliver, he does it.
Bro, he's a superstar player. Nobody ever questions Kyrie's talent.
And he whoop your ass every time he at the Garden.
Nobody ever questions Kyrie's talent. Everybody questions his mental health and his commitment to play basketball. Like, for the long term.
He's smart.
I'm not saying he's not smart, bro. I'm just saying sometimes you listen to him talk, you're like, all right.
Yeah, but again, at the end of the day, you got to realize a lot of basketball players, they not known for talking. We watch them because of the way they play. So if you like him personally, far as
we watch conversation wise, but they also are accountable for when they talk. Because if nobody cared about what they said, there wouldn't be interviews after the game. No, they wouldn't be in the locker room talking to these guys. So that is a very big part of the game. This is also a part of the reason why they get pieces of these absorbent salaries, because of the media aspect. Like the teams and the organizations and the networks, they make money because people watch those interviews at the end of the game. So those things are important. So when he's not showing up or don't want to talk to the media, they find him because, hey, you're fucking up the bag. You're fucking up the bag. This is what people tuning in to hear his opinion on basketball in the games. You feel me? For him to be like, I don't need to talk to the media. Well, dog, you kind of do. It's a part of your job. You feel me? Like, it's a part of your job.
Nah, are you finished?
Part of your job. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Shout to Kyrie for having the courage.
I'm mad that they showed him this applause button because he's gonna drive me crazy.
You just let me finish. You know what I'm saying? You messing up
a net team member across the street today all by himself. Let's get a round of applause for Kyrie Irving crossing the street.
Listen, but the reason why I hit the button
KD tied to shoot today. Let's get a round of applause for KD tying to shoot.
But look, P-Game, listen. Shout out to my guy Kyrie. The reason why I hit the applaud button, because it takes courage for an African American to step up and speak on matters that he feel the NBA wants to push aside. Kyrie, in my opinion, wants to continue to use the NBA as a catalyst for social issues, regardless of what they are, because there isn't, for the most part, any African American or representation to speak for us on a political matter. Now, he's in the business of entertainment.
That's cap.
Let me finish. He's in the business of.
I just want to point it out. If that specific line is cap.
What specific line is cap?
When we don't have any representation in sports for African Americans speaking about political matters for us. That's cap.
Like who?
Literally.
Like who?
That's cap.
Okay,
and that's
but
cap.
Expound on it. Expound on it.
I'm telling you, that's cap.
No,
and that's cap.
No, but who? Expand on it.
Slow it down.
Don't tell me it's cap. Expand on it.
If you slow down and listen, that's cap. And that's cap. You feel me? Like, you don't get it. It went over his head,
bro.
It went over his head.
All right,
it went over his head.
I'm not going to get. I'm not going to get deep into politics. That's not what this show is. But at the end of the day,
LeBron been doing that.
Like again,
LeBron been doing that
again.
So yeah, shout out to Kyrie for using his platform the right way. You feel me? But also, don't make it seem like he's the only one. There's been guys been doing that.
I never said that. I said shout to him for being courageous enough to speak up.
And then you said there's no athletes.
I didn't say nothing about athletes. I said I didn't say you stopping me from talking. So
you literally just said that, bro.
I didn't say that athletes. I said there's no African. African might sound like athlete, but what I'm saying is
African American athletes. I'll be listening, bro.
What I'm saying is there's no real political presence, and he feels the pressure to speak up. This is pressure that he's feeling. You can see he's in a space where he's uncomfortable. I don't think he's trying to ruffle feathers. I think he just wants the NBA to be a catalyst for social issues like they was with prior, with other situations. And again, he has a big heart. So that's pretty much in a nutshell what I'm saying about Kyrie. I feel like that's his perspective on the matter.
Yeah, I feel like, all right, listen, bro. I get it. He wants to be philanthropic. That's I think I pronounced that as well as I could. You feel me? I pronounced that as well as I could.
I'm listening.
But I just think sometimes he go about it the wrong way. When you start saying things like, yo, it's bigger things than basketball. And yes, obviously, duh. You feel me? But
50,
also,
40,
you also gotta understand that the way that you're able to be as philanthropic is because you get paid millions of dollars for playing basketball. You feel me?
That adds to my point.
And no, I'm saying that he literally said that it's bigger things than playing basketball.
No, I know,
me? Like,
but you still added to my point because of the truth. You don't know how, right? You added to my point because
I'm making his face because you're not making sense right now.
You added to my point because he made this money because of something he loved.
But what I'm saying, my point is the fact that he chooses a lot of time not to play. You feel me? It's a problem for me. And he uses the fact that there's bigger things than basketball as a scapegoat.
I think you're starting a pot. I don't think that's connected the same exact way you saying it.
It is.
Bro, excuse me. You saying he taking days off because of things that's happened, like social issues, like when somebody in Minnesota, that situation where
I think he uses is bigger than basketball because I believe he was asked the question about him. He's like, yo, it's bigger things in the world than basketball.
Yeah, I seen the quote. I got the quote.
My thing is this, bro. Listen, there's people who pay a lot of money to watch basketball games.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem that I have with Kyrie, you feel me, is that, like you said it earlier, you don't know people's financial situation. Some people buy their tickets months out to watch a basketball game. There's somebody who's coming out to watch just Kyrie because Kyrie Irving's their favorite player. And guess what? You're not playing because of personal reasons.
That's your opinion.
What am I supposed to do with that as a fan who just spent my money to see my favorite basketball player play, but he's not playing, not because he's hurt, not because he's sick, not because he had death in the family, not because he had a kid, just personal reasons.
You don't know what the personal reason is,
bro.
You could be upset as a fan. I respect it, but at the end of the day, if you
so
follow somebody like Kyrie, you know what kind of man he is.
If you go into a restaurant, if you go into a restaurant, right, and you order a piece of food or whatever your item is that you order, and then you already paid your money for the food, then they come out and was like, we can't give you that.
I think
why? Because we just can't give it to you.
I think you're trying to make something macro, man.
No, you don't care.
Yeah.
Like if there's no reason for the whatever you paid for showing up as a customer, of course you're not going to. I don't care what the reason is, especially if you're not being transparent. All I know is I paid for a product. I want the product. You feel me? I want the product. Like, just because personal reasons, though, like that could be anything. Anything could be a personal reason. But he doesn't speak. You feel me?
He does speak.
And he owes that to the people who spend the money to see him, for him to be a little bit more transparent about the personal reason. If it's something like when he had a kid, I guarantee you nobody was like, oh, damn, he's not playing because he had a kid. We understand that you have a kid. You have a sickness or illness or death in the family. We understand that. But when it's just for personal reasons, nobody want to hear that shit. You feel me? Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit about load management. None of that. I'm not saying just Kyrie with load management. Now I'm getting to a whole broader topic.
But you're a Knicks fan. What do you care what you think for?
I don't buy. I'm not saying he should care what I think. I'm saying he should care what the Net fans think that he doesn't play.
We do.
You feel me?
I'm telling you.
You can't speak for every single Net fan, though.
You're not. Shout out to my Net fans out there, man. I know what I do, man.
You're not the spokesperson for every.
I'm the spokesperson for the Nets,
every single Net fan. I guarantee you, there's somebody out there that's a Net fan that paid their hard-earned money to go see Kyrie play, and he didn't play for personal reasons, and they were upset.
Of course, watching him play is like an all-star game every time.
Point,
but what I'm saying is that's not about the Nets. Is a team, not one player, bro.
But we're talking about Kyrie Irving right now.
And what I'm saying is, when you get there and you see Kyrie not there, you're not upset the whole game. You're like, okay, Kyrie not playing. I wish he was there, but he not there. So we live.
Certain people who go to games just for players, dog. Like, you feel me? This is my favorite.
But he had a 50, 40, 90 year. When the last time a Nick had one?
He missed a quarter of the year.
When the last time a Nick ever had one?
He missed a quarter of the year.
When the last time a Nick ever had one?
I don't have the stats.
No, because it never happened. He's in the company of 11 other players, and the Nick not one.
Oh, so you want to talk about somebody who did some shit that a net?
Nah, you want to talk shit about my players?
Let's talk about.
And I'm telling you, don't talk shit about my players. Don't talk shit about my players. And don't talk shit about injuries, because Rose is one of the most fragile players the NBA ever seen. So y'all should be sensitive when it comes to injuries. Don't talk shit about my players. Don't talk shit about KD. He's one of the best players to ever play in the guard, and he's better than every player on your team.
I'm about to get you again. But when
stop talking shit about my players.
When Derrick Rose is healthy, he plays. Dog. I mean, he had that. And speaking of that, when Derrick Rose was bugging out his first stint in New York, you feel me? And he wasn't playing games for personal reasons. We wasn't with the shits. You feel me? None of the Knicks fans was with the shits. Oh, no. What do you mean? You're not playing? You feel me? But now that he's healthy, he plays. It ain't too much for personal reasons. You feel me? And that's my point. If you healthy, you play the game, dog. If it ain't a major family issue, you play the game, dog.
But again,
you feel me?
What I'm saying is, and again, your opinion being a Knicks fan is like the price of tea in China. So what I'm trying to tell you is, all the Net fans, listen,
he be using my lines,
bro.
He be using my lines.
All the Net fans,
he's a Net fan for real. KD's still in the Big 15. Now he's still in my lines. That's what y'all do in Brooklyn.
No, we just stole the heart of the city. We stole the heart of the city. That's what we stole.
Obviously, the heart of the city don't even want to go watch y'all play basketball. Y'all got to put y'all tickets on discount. Discount, but y'all got the heart of the city.
We got the heart of the
50% off. 50% off. Buy one, get one free. Come on, get out of here.
You don't think we got the heart of the city?
50% off. No. 50% off.
Us to win to make y'all care about winning again.
Buy one, get one free.
Y'all care about winning because we winning.
One free. Cat. Buy one, get one free with the ticket.
We put Mecca in the new dress. Made her look good, made her smile, and now y'all wanted to start winning. She told me what it was. She said, you made our relationship better. She said, Mecca said, the Brooklyn Nets made the relationship better between the Knickerbockers. I said, how, baby? She said, because since you came around, he started acting like he cared about winning. This motherfucker wasn't caring about winning for 8 seasons straight. Now he got him wearing new jeans. You got him looking good. You got him playing good. And that's because you stepped in. It's like alpha male shit. You heard? You seen that it was another man, another big dog on deck, and you started to get your shit together because you knew that Mecca was going to be on our arm before the night ended.
You sound like a wrestler. Oh yeah, Fantasyland world, here we come.
48-24.
The Mecca spoke to me last night, brother. You get out of here, bro.
Yo, first of all, it's a metaphoric.
First of all, like I said, I've explained this to you many a times. You choose not to listen to facts and reality.
I hear all facts,
but you want to go back into this fantasy land. You ain't put pressure on nobody to do shit because y'all ain't done shit yet. You feel me?
Everything did. We woke the city up. The city's not sleeping no more.
Listen, the city is not sleeping anymore because the Knicks are relevant again. You feel me?
Because of us.
The Knicks got the city in the uproar, dog.
Because of
us. In the uproar.
Because of
us.
The
city is in the uproar. You can't sell out playoff games.
You're welcome.
You gotta get discount codes for playoff games. And you gonna tell me y'all got the city's heart? Get out of here. Knicks sold out in 20 minutes.
Nobody
20 minutes. That. 20 minutes.
But what's
you got harder doing commercials. Hey guys, y'all come down to watch the New Jersey Nets because you use code Harden and you get 50% off. Please watch us play playoff basketball. Please come on.
No, shout to Harden.
We got a lot of seats.
He's been a philanthropist.
We got a lot of seats to fill still for a playoff game. Bro, get out of here, bro.
Shout to Harden. Shout to Harden.
Again.
Shout to James Harden.
Again. 3 of the 10 best players in the NBA, and y'all still have to put y'all playoff tickets on sale. 50, not even 20% on 50.
And you saying that to say what?
I'm saying if y'all had the heart of the city, dog, it wouldn't be true.
What I'm saying is we brung winning back to the mecca of basketball, and y'all followed suit.
No,
where's the misunderstanding?
I mean, we are winning because we are a good team, though. Like, we didn't really make any major moves. You feel me? It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same team as it was last year with the addition of Derrick Rose.
Rose is a major move.
You feel me?
Rose is a major move.
No, y'all was no. Don't give me that now.
Y'all was a 500 ball club.
No, because I'm
didn't have Rose.
No.
You know now, I've always said
no,
that.
you didn't. Because when we was getting Derrick Rose, you was chuckling. Oh, they got Derrick Rose. Oh, that's supposed to do something. Oh. I remember these conversations.
He did do something.
I remember these conversations. You wasn't saying that. You wasn't saying that was a big move when we originally traded for Derrick Rose, though. You wasn't talking that spike. You wasn't talking that.
Listen,
you wasn't talking that. But now
I'm saying it was a big move, and without him, y'all go nowhere.
But now, because it helps your argument, you want to say, nah, it was a big move.
It's the truth.
No.
Is it an argument, or are we talking about the truth?
Before Derrick Rose, we all talking about the truth. Before Derrick Rose came,
y'all wasn't shit.
Y'all wasn't really talking.
Y'all wasn't shit. I wasn't nice to y'all at all. Fuck y'all. Y'all wasn't shit. Fuck y'all. Fuck the Knicks. When y'all got Derrick Rose, I said, yo, I respect what y'all doing. Y'all started winning. No, y'all was only a 500 ball club. Y'all sucked.
We was a 500 ball club.
Y'all barely was making the playoffs.
See, this is what I'm
saying. And y'all wasn't gonna make the playoffs without Derrick Rose.
See,
I would like your team after y'all got Derrick Rose.
Before
Derrick Rose, y'all were terrible.
Yo, listen.
I stick to that.
Listen. When I call the Nets terrible for being a 500 ball club and barely making the playoffs, you be like, that's cap. We were good. But now the Knicks will 500. See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm telling you, y'all supposed to represent the mecca of basketball, and y'all lose a ball club. What's the problem?
But what I'm saying is this, bro. You saying that y'all, back to the original argument, you saying y'all came here and it made us wake up. And bro, there was no major moves made, dog. You feel me? Did the coaching change? And the coaching changed the culture. Y'all didn't do nothing.
That's not major.
And I proved to you, for even though none of the moves were worked out in the past, all the moves that were made in the faith of trying to win basketball games. Y'all haven't. You coming here hasn't changed anything. It's just the fact that Dolan learned his goddamn lesson. He's staying out of the business and letting the guys from the organization do their job.
Sean Marks about to run him out of town.
No, he's not. No, he's
Trust
not.
me.
And Scott Perry, we trust, though. You already know the vibe.
Again,
Scott Perry,
like y'all got Scott Perry after we got Sean Marks.
All right.
My point is, y'all knew y'all needed change once we started shaking the scene,
bro. That has nothing to do with you, bro. Any organization, if the people in the front office are not doing their job correctly, they get fired and they get new people. That has nothing to do with the Brooklyn Nets. That's just the way it works in the NBA and in business.
You know the playoff record between us? It's 5-5.
We played each other 5 times. That's nice.
No, it was 5-5. Y'all won 5 times. We won 5 times. I forget the specific years, but I did my homework, my research.
All right.
Y'all play us again in the Eastern Conference Finals.
All right, and you say that to say
that it ain't gonna be 5-5. It's gonna be 4-0.
Yeah. All right, that's bad math, but
us to y'all.
Yeah,
we're gonna win 4 times, and y'all gonna win probably 0 times.
We'll see.
If y'all get there.
We'll see. If y'all get there, like you be talking like this year, there's a foregone conclusion.
It's not. I'm confident though. I can tell you
exactly as you should.
Yeah,
so, but I'm saying though, if y'all get there as well, I mean, it's still ifs for everybody.
Yo, I still feel like the reason why we confident is because of Landry's.
3 of the best 10 players in the NBA.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say because
that's a fact.
Landry Slam It Sham It, Joey Bucket Harris, Euro Step Mikey, B Squared, Bruce Brown. What? We got players on that team that are hungry. AJ, TJ, they like each other. I seen them on the show. They was cool. Yo, man, the teammates on our team like each other, man. They all cool, man. So we got chemistry and cohesiveness. I said that to say that.
Bro, chemistry and cohesiveness. Do you see the camaraderie with the Knicks?
No.
Do you? Because you don't be watching. Those guys love each other.
They do?
They love each other. I'm talking about somebody.
So why they let him have that haircut?
I know you ain't talking about haircuts.
I'm saying if they love him.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You feel me? Let's do it because, boy, nobody should let KD walk out the house like that. He look like he's still.
Stop.
He like he still. KD look like one of those bad kids in a project that used to always be into something. Like, oh look, look, Kevin's at it again.
He don't look like he holding the basketball.
Yo,
That's why he not brushing his head because he's taking jump shots,
KD
getting ready for the playoffs.
Brush a day in his life.
Come on, man.
Feel me?
Come on, man.
You put a comb in his hair, it's gonna break the comb.
Oh man,
Yeah.
stop it, man.
But you the one talking about somebody here, bro. Like I'm just saying, if you now back to what I was saying about the Knicks camaraderie. You feel me? Somebody hit the floor, the whole bench get up to pick that man off the floor. You feel me?
Okay.
Late workout sessions with almost the whole team. What are you talking about camaraderie? Those guys love each other. You feel me?
Okay.
Like boom. And then you talk about your supporting cast. Let's talk about the Knicks supporting cast. Burks coming off the bench, averaging 15 points a game off the bench. You feel me? You already know what Emmanuel quickly does. You feel me? Derrick Rose coming off the bench. I think he was averaging somewhere 15 to 17 points off the bench. You feel me? Like old man Taj holding it down as I was a third center and doing a hell of a job defensively, rebounding. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like let's talk about benches and supporting cast, dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
You talking about Bullock shooting lights out. You feel me?
Okay. I respect.
And he
it.
don't have the luxury of playing with 3 superstars.
Okay, how many?
Or 2 of them, or however many of them that's on the court at the time when they decide to play.
Okay, who? But he got playoff experience. How many players got playoff experience on your team?
I mean, playoff experience is important, but we gonna see what's gonna happen.
No, but shit, you talking about your roster? Who on your roster got playoff
Derrick
experience?
Rose, Burks, and Bullock. Playoff experience.
Randall don't?
Nope. Nope.
Interesting.
We gonna see.
Interesting. That matchup between him and Collins ain't nothing to sneeze at.
He be giving Collins work. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You ain't watching none of the games. Collins can't guard Randall.
Okay.
He gonna need help. He gonna need help, just the way you needed help with said coming through the door.
Please, man. Trust
he gonna
me.
need help.
I've been refraining.
He gonna need help the same way you be on your Facebook page, asking Ty West and Coastal Kid and what's the other guy name? Tucker. That guy. Help me, guy. Please. That's what Collins gonna need. Guard Julius Randle.
See, I be trying to play it cool, but every time you do this,
you don't.
So I want to give an award. I want to give an award to Jay Fluky and Kev Rodriguez for saving T-Time Fanhood last week. I want to give it an award. I wanted to shout out to Kev Rodriguez for calling and saving his lucky stars. I want to give a shout out to Jay Fluky for being the best friend that he could be to T-Time.
So you're not going. You need to give him an award for saving your life at the very beginning of the show, because
I want to give an award to Uncle Sam for being one of the best net fans.
You ain't put in that work. You didn't put in that work.
I don't care about you being a Chicago fan.
I quote unquote needed saving from. You ain't put in that work. You feel me? You ain't put in that work.
I was talking about fans. Like I told you, man.
I still got 20 years over you.
20 years.
19, 11.
I was here from the root.
All right.
That means something.
All right. That's
from the soil. I seen the seed planted and watched the tree grow.
20 years means something too.
20 years, but you went against some winning rivals. I never went against the Nets.
Because you wasn't a fan when they was in Jersey. What are you talking about? You didn't even like a team.
I was a fan of the sport.
You didn't even like a team.
No, I did.
So
I did.
Who you like?
What? I like Kenny Anderson, Petrovic, Kittles, Derek Coleman. Should I go on? Kenyon Martin. Should I go on? I just don't go there because realistically, I really became a big fan when they came to Brooklyn. But yeah, there's mad players on the Nets that I did like. Case in point is, just say you got your 20 years and then keep on. This is the
first time I've ever heard of that, and I mention old Nets all the time
because I'm sticking. I keep it Brooklyn, but
then I mention old Nets all the time, and he never bring up. And this is the first time I heard about it, and I brought up your non-fanhood of the New Jersey Nets a lot, and now all of a sudden, I like those players too.
Nothing to prove.
I like those players,
but there's so much y'all gonna do. This is the 9th episode, and you
guys
do this shit
now.
Every
I like
week.
those players too.
Y'all do this shit every week, and it's the 9th episode, so I feel I gotta say something. But at the end of the day, I'm all Brooklyn, bro. So case in point is, yeah, when it comes to fanhood, don't question mine. I was here from the root. That being said, I like the players, and sometimes I don't like the players. We discussed that as well too. But at the end of the day, When you talk shit about Kyrie, you're going to have to go through me. And Kyrie had a 50, 40, 90 year, and you can't think of a Nick. Kev Rodriguez ain't
posted. Of the year.
Kev Rodriguez can't post nothing that's Nick did. Or Jay Fluky ain't there to save you this time. There's no Nick that's doing what Kyrie's doing. So when you speak of Kyrie, you say Mr. 50, 40, 90. When you speak of KD, he's in that company as well. You speak of him as 50, 40, 90.
He missed a quarter of the year, dog.
What about KD? He had a 50, 40, 90 year. Not this year, but he did it before.
But yeah, he didn't do it as a net.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. But Kyrie missed a quarter of the year. Like, we can't.
Quarter of the year.
Yeah, bro,
break down the math for the 19 games. So
it's 72 is almost a quarter of the year.
Almost, but shit, we 48 and 50.
But what I'm saying, we're talking about his stats. Though.
But he didn't, like, we in the second seed. His stats, he like averaged like 25 plus.
But what I'm saying is, you talking about the what you said,
50, 40, 90. 50% of field goals, 40% behind the arc, and 90% for free throw.
He missed 19 games, dog. Like,
I know.
Those numbers generally don't stay. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, number one Net fan right there. Dangerous to a Knick fan.
Had to save his life.
Be careful, Knick fan. You see this Net fan, you walk across the street.
Look what his wife is doing. Look what his wife is doing. She know what's real. She know what's real. Look what his wife is doing. She know what's real. She know what's real.
Yeah, shout out to Sam, man. One of my favorite Net fans.
So I forget the exact stats because I thought I saved it.
What stats?
I thought I saved it.
We got far as stats go, we got the best record ever, as far as percentage wise. 48 and 24. The second best is the Nets and 0-2 with 52 and 30. So we doing really good this year, man.
Damn, it was a stat that I wanted to use about RJ Barrett, him being in really good company. I forgot the exact numbers, and I don't want to be wrong by quoting the
I think I took it for you.
So he I think it's what, like 5,000 points or 9,000. I can't
remember. No,
it
was he reached 2,000 points by 21 or some shit like that.
It was a whole stat line with rebounds and assists. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it was him.
Oh, what about this one? I did this for you. See, I'll be looking out for these Knicks fans. Why? I don't know.
No. I don't care about that. Like, I don't care about those. I don't care about those other guys. You feel me? Like them young boys.
No, they comparing him to RJ.
But what I'm talking about is him being compared with greats. You feel me?
Okay.
And it was no net. I think it was no net on that list neither, if I'm not mistaken.
That's funny. Yeah. Harden, he care about winning too. He doing a lot out there. You know what I'm saying?
I think I know where's that. Yeah.
Shit, they got best playoff performance. Ain't no Knicks on there. But how could y'all if y'all don't go to the playoffs? Oh, I see.
Bro, you realize y'all got a lot of years without playoffs, right?
I'm just saying, we on there.
All right.
See, look, 2016.
You talking about Deron Williams?
Williams.
Or Jason Kidd?
No, KD. And Kyrie. And Harden.
They weren't even Nets when that happened.
That's true.
Yeah, all right.
But they say the best playoff performance. But we on the list.
See, look, you want to take credit for winning on another team?
Nah, they on our team.
I mean, but they did it on another team.
Yeah, well,
we
glad they on our team now.
Yeah, I know. You should be.
2016, the Knicks was 13th. This year, y'all 4th. Let me clap that up for you, man. I'm saying 2016, the Nets was 14th, and now we in second. Let's clap it up for us. Shout to the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? Out there doing good, I mean. Exactly. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I'm in my bag like the fries is at the bottom, man. Y'all be talking all that spicy shit, but when it come down to it, y'all should know what's up. We gonna take care of the Celtics and shit. I don't even know who we play after that. We don't know how that shit gonna play out. It's too early to say. I don't want to count my chickens before. You know what I mean?
Who's in the bracket that would go to the next round and play against y'all?
The bracket, I think Milwaukee and Miami. We played the one out of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. That'll be a nice matchup.
I see that going 7.
It could.
And that's why I say we got that advantage.
I think Milwaukee.
We're gonna get more rest.
I think Milwaukee and Miami really has like the toughest first round matchup in the NBA.
Yeah, they got history from last season. That
in
shit
the
gonna be
NBA.
that's interesting. I want to see what happens between them because again, I think our advantage is sweeping teams or winning in 5. And these other series is so tough that they're gonna go the distance. And when they do, we'll have the advantage because we'll have more rest, and we know how important it is for Harden, Kyrie,
Whoever
and
comes out
KD to rest.
whoever comes out that matchup is going to be a difficult matchup for you guys.
Shit, they're gonna be fucking tall and beat up.
Not necessarily. It's only the second round. You feel me?
Shit, all right.
It's only the second round.
It's personal between them two teams, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's personal between a lot of guys.
Yeah, that's becoming a rivalry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Milwaukee Miami shit because of last season. And I feel like that shit gonna go the distance. And that's why, again, man, I feel like we strong versus any team, even if we go the distance as well. But you know, I still give us the advantage because we got a lot of weapons. And to be honest, because of Mike James, the addition of him being at the point guard, the way he plays, how he fits, I see us winning the championship because of him. I do. Mike James, he's really like an X factor for the Brooklyn Nets winning the championship.
Talking about playoff experience, how much playoff experience Mike James got?
Mike James, him specifically?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, I don't know. I know he do his thing. He was like an MVP in Moscow or something like that in the Euro
I'm
League.
talking about NBA playoff experience. It's
I don't know.
Different.
No, I don't know. I
Yeah.
could Google it and shit, but you know, off rip, nah, I don't know. I do know that he is confident with the ball and playing with what guys that do have playoff experience means something. You know, I feel like Mike James is going to look for leadership in KD and Kyrie. You know, and Harden is definitely going to be someone that takes charge when necessary.
The reason why
I'm confident
because I knew you was going to take that route to that answer.
So what answer?
Him leaning on the guys who have playoff experience.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's what's going to happen with the Nets. That's why it's important to have a balanced roster with savvy vets and young talent. So now you have somebody like Derrick Rose who's been battle tested and been through wars and battles with some of the best players in NBA history. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You get to lean on his experience. You feel me? Alec Burke has some playoff experience. It's not extensive, but he has some playoff experience. So does Taj. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to lean on those guys to tell them what to expect and how to conduct themselves in these playoffs games. These guys work really hard, bro. You feel me? Not saying that all NBA players don't.
Right.
But from what I noticed, the Knicks this year, they put in the work. And I think that's going to shine through. You feel me? Like inexperienced or not, the fact that they put in all that work is going to shine through.
Right. Yo, niggas is dudes is definitely trying to call up, man. They hit my line too.
I told them the phone lines is open now.
Shit.
Nobody called up.
What's the number again? 718. What?
It should be scrolling on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, just call up, man. Y'all could call up now, man. Like y'all be say call later, then y'all ain't call at all.
It's not scrolling on the bottom of the screen.
Okay, shit.
Yeah.
What is it? 718 what? 477, I think. Okay, 718-477-0139. We taking calls. Yeah, 0139. We taking calls right now.
In the chat, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Call up, man. For real. We should let out the Nets fans' presence be known. to let them know who run the city.
They don't ever call up.
They do, man. Shout to Bill A. Spliff, man. Shout to Ty West. And my guy called up too. He like, yo, I called 3 times.
Who?
A Net fan.
Yeah, but Ty West don't call up.
Ty West, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, he don't call up. He know.
Well, you know what, man? He a Net fan.
He don't want no smoke. He know he don't want no smoke. That's why he don't call up.
He could just call up and say, yo, man.
He be in the chats too. That's the crazy part. You be begging him to call up. He be in the chats.
He be handling that light work for me. I appreciate you, Brody.
He be in the chats, but he don't never call up. There we go. I hope that's him too.
Hold on. Yeah. Yo, this who run the city.
You know it's a blue and orange nation.
Let's go.
I'm calling up. It's Leatherbeach Brown in the building.
Let's go, Curtis. Talk to this man.
Tuesday Canor, missing 3 teeth in the back. I'm still going to tell you. The only net you're talking about is the one that the Knicks is swishing.
Heard you.
What?
I got to go. Mouth in pain, but I'm in the comments.
I appreciate you, Brody. Feel better.
Right, thanks for calling up.
Later.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, shout out to Curtis for calling up. Yo, Net fans, holla back, man. That's one up on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is.
Yo, shout out to LaMarcus Aldridge. We winning this for you, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Man, all I'm gonna say is I hope his health gets better. That's it. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say
man.
about that. Take care of your health, Brody. That's it.
Shout out to Spencer Dinwiddie. We winning this for you, bro. You was supposed to be up there with us winning these games. The unfortunate happened. And listen, we going to be Kendrick Lamar voice, man. We gonna be all right, bro. All you gotta do is, I mean, stay with that speedy recovery. I know you here with us. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh man, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Shout out to DeAndre Jordan. Steve Nash had to sit you. It's all good, bro. You understand what it is. I appreciate you. Shout out to Reggie Perry. You're a rookie. You're gonna get your playing time when it come. TLC, you was playing like a BLT. So you had to sit, man. We still love you. Just please, man. Just bear with us and just watch it how it's done and respect the game.
Yeah, I don't care to do no shout outs, but all I say, I'm interested to see what Coach Tibbs does with his playoff rotation. I think that's what most Knicks fans are waiting for, to see if Alfred Payton starts. You feel me? Like, I think most Knicks fans don't want Alfred Payton to start, and I do not blame them because his play is showing. You feel me? It's definitely showing. We get behind in games when he's on the court. He's like literally a non-factor, bro. like I think his confidence is, and not to say that he's a horrible player. I just think that his confidence is destroyed. You feel me? I think his confidence is destroyed.
That's terrible. Why we play for the Mecca of basketball it's your turn to answer this.
Who run the city? Who this?
JJ Jackson. You already know it's the orange and blue.
Oh man.
Orange and blue skies, man.
Oh
Orange and
man.
blue.
Yo, stop it, JJ.
It's good though. But yo, why your boy Solomon always begging for calls though?
Yo, man,
Sound like he
this
about to give us a
promotion.
discount promo code. This is gonna
Y'all
be what?
funny, man.
Brooklyn 28, Big Fan Breezy, 90% off.
Yo, man, it's all good. Shout out to my Nets fans. I know y'all want to call up, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Yo, shout out to all my Net fans. I'm pretty sure y'all busy right now.
You're gonna have to give away stuff like the Nets trying to give away playoff tickets.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. But trust me when I tell you, we a threat to what y'all doing and y'all whole establishment. That's why y'all reacting to the way y'all are to us. If we wasn't, y'all wouldn't be doing this shit y'all be doing. Y'all continue to lose and not care.
No, that's not true. Again, that's false.
I really believe that though.
And I'm telling you, it's false. I understand you believe it, but it's false. You feel me? False.
Nah.
Nothing could be furthest from the truth. You feel me? Nothing could be furthest.
Oh no, because like we really the little engine that could, the team that nobody thought that would be anything. And again, while Mecca basketball was losing games, people looked at it like it is what it is. The fans gonna stay loyal.
That's not what was happening.
Soon as Sean Marks made it cool for superstars to come to New York because they shied away from coming to the Knicks for a reason, right?
Because
it's not like because
they were losing.
Okay, well, that's the reason. But again, they shied away from it. And realistically, we got to the playoffs without a superstar. You guys can't say that. You want to make it seem like Randall is not a superstar, but he is. Mm-hmm. I mean, we could debate it, I guess, but
he developed into a superstar this year. You feel me? He wasn't a superstar last year. He wasn't a superstar when we signed him.
But it's fair to say y'all got to the playoffs with a superstar.
I mean, he is now. You feel me? He is now. He is now. You feel me? But what I'm saying is this: when we signed him, he wasn't a superstar. When last year, he wasn't a superstar. He developed into a superstar. There's the difference. You feel me? We didn't sign a superstar.
Y'all signed an all-star. He was pretty good when y'all signed him.
He was not an all-star when we signed him. He's never made an all-star game before this year. You feel me? We developed an all-star. You feel me? Okay. That's the difference.
I respect it.
That's the difference. So
I think we developed the all-star too in Dinwiddie. I won't say he's Randall like good as Randall, but we definitely developed him to be a better player from
That's
when
a
he
fact.
started
I
with
agree with
us
that.
up until now.
I agree with that. I agree with that. That Dinwiddie definitely developed to be. How long he been with y'all? Like 3 years?
Yeah, about 3-4 years.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah,
But he's not an all-star yet.
he's
You
not.
feel me? He's
Yeah.
not an all-star yet. But my point is to say that we built the team around a guy that wasn't an all-star. You feel me? Wasn't a
Randall?
superstar. Yeah.
Okay.
He developed into that. So yeah, we can say that. Because
say
technically
what?
that
I went to the playoffs without a
yeah.
superstar.
yeah.
So
Because
y'all went to the playoffs with an all-star.
I mean, yeah, he's an all-star now. Yeah.
Right. So y'all went to the playoffs with an all-star and candidate for 6 man of the year.
Most improved.
Oh,
And a candidate from 6 men of the year. Yeah, that's facts.
Right. So y'all got 2 players that's considered quality
Mhm.
players.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But-
so we got 3
but what
players
I'm
that's
saying-
considered quality players, right?
What I'm trying to say is before this season, nobody was counting them as that. You feel me?
I'm telling you, without Rose, y'all ain't shit.
Nobody was counting them to be that because
Now,
Now-
y'all ain't
now
have
you're-
Rose.
now you're saying that. But I distinctly remember when we were trading for Rose, you were standing here. I don't know if it was here or we was having a conversation or whatever.
Find that footage.
You was in here. Oh, y'all got Derrick Rose. You feel
Find
me?
that footage.
Yeah, I will.
Because
you be bugging.
and
You be bugging, bro.
no, Rose has been Rose. I always like Rose as a player. Like I told you, I was just a fan of the sport and seeing him in Chi-Town.
Maybe you were just trying to troll, but you was talking shit.
Yo, again, I just don't feel like Rose in the garden is enough with that tree with the bark on it. Like y'all gonna need more. Like I think Rose is going to show up in the playoffs, and
Bro,
I think
we
it's
have-
going to be other guys that's
And
like good coaching. Like what I'm saying is about playoff basketball, right? You play a team 4 times straight, right in a row.
Yeah.
So there's going to be adjustments on both
Yeah.
sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And when they make those adjustments, certain guys are going to stand out, and certain guys' offenses are going to get stifled
So
on both
and this
teams.
is what I'm about to tell you is, listen, bro. I watched almost every game this season,
Mhm.
almost all of them. You feel me?
Yeah.
The ones that I missed is because I was here. You feel me?
All right.
Bro, with this team, it could be anybody on any given night. You feel me? With the Knicks, I watched enough. Sometimes it's RJ Barrett carrying the team. Or sometimes it's Emmanuel quickly dropping 20, 25.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Burks dropping 20, 25. Sometimes it's Bullock dropping the 20. You feel me? Like
Yeah, but I
it-
think
it-
y'all
it could come
Achilles.
from
I
anywhere.
think y'all Achilles heel is shit that matchup with the point guard. I think that Atlanta wisely will try to exploit Peyton as much as possible.
So I think the one thing that they won't be able to do with Peyton is exploit him on the defensive end. Like he's a good defender.
Then y'all win that series.
Yeah, he's a
because
good
they
defender.
run their offense through their point guard, which is Young.
The one thing that they do, what Young does, which is why I was trying to explain earlier that I hate his game, is that he draws fouls. Like,
Oh yeah,
nobody
he
does.
definitely won. It's terrible,
Like,
but he
I-
does it. It's
like,
one
he-
of the games that a lot of people don't like his game.
He literally jumps into people when they give him the foul all the time. You feel me?
but
which,
he can shoot though.
which is supposed to, he can. Which is supposed to be an offensive foul. A lot of times I watch it and like, yo, how they call that foul? And not an
Yeah.
offensive foul because he literally jumps into people. Me personally, I think whoever gets hit, like, pause, rubbed off on the screen, pause.
What?
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's what it's
okay.
called.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nah, that's what it's called. Like when they screen and the screener separates you from the ball handle is called being rubbed off on the screen. Pause. And I
Alright.
paused it, nigga. So
Hey.
yeah. So so when that happens, whoever is trailing shouldn't be trying to rush to catch up to Trae Young and just rely on their help defense. I think with Trae Young, I'm not a fan of switching, but I think with Trae Young, that's the way you defend him because he's going to get you into foul trouble if you try to fight over the screens.
That's a
You feel
key matchup, man. That again, y'all stop him, y'all win. Y'all don't, y'all lose. I think it's that simple when it comes to y'all playing the Hawks.
We stopped him a few times. So I mean,
Yeah, and I remember the last time y'all won is because he got injured. I mean, y'all could injure him and then
No.
you win like that.
no, that's not why we won. First of all, we beat them 2 times before that with him on the court.
Okay.
All right. And then, like I said, I was watching the game like I was watching all the other games. The second half, when it started, we was locking him down. He was missing everything. And then he got hurt.
Okay.
You feel me? Part of self. Yeah.
Well, again, like you said, if Randall washes Collins, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I just feel like they're gonna take y'all a distance and weigh y'all down for Philly. But I really want y'all to beat Atlanta in 7, and then beat Philly in 7, and then we sweep y'all in 4.
Bro,
that's what I want to happen.
All I'm saying is this: I don't think this team gonna weigh down. Most of my players played a lot of minutes all season.
Okay.
They didn't show no wear and tear. We had a week off to rest and recuperate. But we ready to give work. We ready to give work. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about if the series. I'm not worried if the season. Pardon me. I'm not worried if the series go into 6 or 7 games because we young. We got young legs. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We gonna give work, man. That's it. We gonna give work.
I hear you, man, but I ain't convinced just because
just
of
like
the
I'm not
lack.
convinced y'all gonna win the championship.
I feel like I ain't convinced because again, I feel like that supporting cast gonna have to step up big.
They've
and
been
y'all should
stepping
be
up all season.
Y'all should be confident.
This is
versus,
why you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I
They
heard
have
you.
been stepping up all season.
I heard you, but this is the playoffs. That's why I asked you who got the experience, and I heard you say Taj, and I really do feel like Randall gonna step up. But that's it. I feel like Rose might step up, but I don't see y'all sweeping Atlanta. I see y'all beating them in 7.
I never said we were
if
gonna
y'all
sweep.
beat them, but 7 games.
I never said we was gonna sweep them. If you remember earlier, I said I have no games on when we gonna beat them, but we gonna beat them. You feel me? Like that's just it. You feel me? Like
I think it's a failure if y'all don't beat them. You know, like again, like I feel like since y'all got Rose, y'all got higher expectations. Like, okay, beginning of the season, y'all wasn't expected to do nothing. Then getting Rose, y'all had to say, okay, we didn't get Rose for nothing. We definitely want to make a playoff push, and y'all did,
bro.
So that's what I'm saying. If
what
y'all don't get to the second round, it's a failure.
This is what I was saying, even about from my last conversation on the episode. I told you, like he was asking, "Are we in the rebuild?" I was like, "Nah, I don't think so," because the team is not saying they're in the rebuild. You feel me? The team is here to win games.
Win now. I said that.
You know, you were asking me a question, and I was telling you, and you was like, "Yo, you dodging the answer." I'm like, "No, I'm not." You feel me? Like we are here to win games, dog. You feel me?
No, I'm saying y'all win more now because of us.
And then another conversation we had, it was like, I'm never happy with just making the playoffs. You feel me? I'm never happy with that. So to me as well, if we don't beat Atlanta, that is a failure. You feel me? So yeah, but we're gonna win.
Okay,
we're gonna win.
Yeah, no,
I don't got no in this many games declaration. No, we just gonna win.
Nah, I hear that. Shit, Capella was leading the league 14.3 in rebounds this season. Like,
yeah, and he played 2 of the games that we beat them.
Okay, no, I respect it.
Washed them up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think when we beat Boston, I think they had Brown too. I'm pretty sure one of those or 2 of those games they had Brown. No, yeah, Kevin was hurt one of those games.
Yeah. I mean, listen, y'all definitely should beat Boston. Like, this is definitely should beat these guys. They don't even have their second best player. Marcus Smart, I believe, is still kind of hurt. You feel me? And that's their third best player in my eyes.
Yeah, Marcus Smart, he could play, but I think I seen him. He almost got injured the other day.
Yeah, he's hurt. Like, yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Right.
So he's gonna play, of course, but because he's one of the toughest players in the NBA. But it's not enough.
Remember we was talking about the days apart. So like the first game, the 25th, then the next game they got 2 days rest, and then they play on the 28th. Then they got 1 day rest, and then we play on the 30th. And then if it's necessary, no, that's third game. Then we play on the 1st, June 1st, and then play on the 3rd if necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, then we play the 3rd if necessary. But the first 4 games, the first 2 got 2 games 2 days apart, and the next one got 1 day apart. So shit, that first 2 games I expect us to win because we'll be fully rested. And if I did give Boston a game, it'd be that first home game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's usually a game that
the underdog may be able to steal.
Oh shit, yeah,
just
yeah.
from the adrenaline of being home in the playoff game in front of the home crowd. But yeah,
no. Matter of fact, sorry, I don't give him that game because I'm sorry. The first game is tomorrow, and then we got 2 days off, and then it's the second game, and then it's another 2 days off, and then it's the third game, and then the game between the third and the fourth game. That fourth game is a day apart. So if they do win a game, it'll be what, fucking 3-1. But shit, before next week. Well, next week is the 28th, right? And then we'll be here for that.
Yeah.
But we'll play 2 games. I see us 2-0 going into next Friday, and I see us winning that game too. But if they were going to beat us, it'd be that first game. That's the only chance they got. I see us sweeping them for real.
Yeah, I mean that's a high possibility. I mean, yeah, honestly, I should.
Yeah, we should. We shall.
Fully healthy net team versus the Boston Celtics team without the second best player.
Yeah, man. So we might have I won't say the easiest road to the finals, but
nah, I sure don't, because if whoever comes out of that Miami Milwaukee game is gonna give y'all fits. You feel me?
I think they beat each other the fuck up. They ain't gonna have enough gas for us.
Listen.
I don't think.
I hear you, but the NBA
sweep
players,
each other.
NBA players don't run out of gas that quick, bro. You feel me? One series, dog. Nah. You feel me? One series. Nah.
I'm not saying like, so for instance, do you think it matters? Let me ask you just a basketball question. Last year, you see how Denver was going down by like 3-1 and then catching up and winning the series. Yeah, they had enough to catch up and win the series, but you don't think that take a lot out of them to have to fight back to 3-3, then 1-4-3?
That was 2 series they did that. You feel
2
me?
out of 4. But 2 out of 3.
So yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, we're talking about 1 series versus 2 series. You feel me? Like, that's a difference of 7 games, dog.
You feel me? Like, that matters.
And those games were not separated as these were. Like, these guys were playing pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because they wanted the playoffs to kind of be over, so the off season could be really quick. You feel me? Like, so yeah, it's different. You feel me? I think 1 series ain't gonna be enough to empty the gas tank.
Nah, I won't say that, but I still feel it gives us that advantage.
I mean, the team who has more rest always have the advantage. You feel me? Like, but that also could work in your detriment as well. Because if y'all say, for instance, y'all do sweep,
but it won't.
Say for instance, y'all do sweep, and y'all gotta wait another week to play, and this team is still playing and being active, and y'all kind of not having no in-game experience for that week. Sometimes that does work in teams' detriment, especially in the first game. Sometimes they come out a little flat. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it depends, bro. Like, I don't think that 1 series is enough to tie out either one of those teams to the point where y'all got a huge advantage in that respect.
Nah, I again, I put a lot of emphasis on us having an advantage because of that, because I really feel like we're gonna get past Boston in 4 or 5, and I feel like with watching watching Milwaukee and Miami go at it and seeing how they guard Giannis, seeing how they guard Bam, we'll be able to take a page out of those coaches' books and say, okay, maybe that's something that we should implement, because shit, they are both heavy in the front court, and that's where we have our most defensive issues.
Yeah.
So I feel like we'll be watching them play, learning like, okay, how to defend I think in the front court.
You won't be able to defend the front court like either one of those teams.
No, I don't think so. I'm just saying coaching wise.
What I'm saying is, like, again, y'all don't have the personnel to defend the way either one of those teams can defend the front court. Let's be real. You don't have a defensive player like a Bam on your team, so they could defend Giannis a completely different way than y'all can defend Giannis.
I like Nick Clax, man. Nick Clax is gonna be big guarding Bam. I won't say guarding Giannis if we get that matchup, but he will definitely be big guarding Bam. And honestly, matchup wise, I feel like we match up better versus Miami. And
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like, Giannis. Yeah, man, he's a problem. He's strong in the paint. I feel like we could beat them 2 and 6. but Milwaukee is nobody to sleep on.
Healthy Miami is different.
Yeah, they are. They different, but I still feel like with they matchup versus us, like, yo, our team is tough. Like, trust me, AJ, TJ, Bruce Brown. Shit, Bruce Brown been having a great season. At the end of this season, he been playing excellent. Like his minutes went up, his points went up, his rebounds went up.
Minutes went up because,
but
y'all playing with two of the big three again.
But still, he could cohesively play with them, and his production went up
because he's one of those players who don't need the ball to play.
Exactly,
and
exactly.
He's like I said, he's all like. Without those two guys, without two of those three guys, he becomes an offensive liability because he can't create his own shot. You feel me?
No, thankfully they're back.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was trying to explain to you last time. Like, bro, like, I think it was a decrease in his minutes because y'all needed more scoring, and he wasn't going to give you that. You feel me? He's one of those guys who do all the grunt work. You feel me?
Yeah, be like that.
Yeah. Like, every team needs one of those guys. You feel me? Like, somebody who's just gonna do all the stuff that your stars don't do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, yeah, so yeah, he's one of those guys. So yeah, of course, he's gonna have a good season because nobody pays him any attention on the court when he's on offense.
That's just bad defense though, because he stays in the paint. You was like, yo, he only averaged like 9.9 rebounds or some shit like that.
It's not really bad defense when you got KD, Kyrie, or Harden to worry about.
Nah, he's scrappy. He don't get his points because he's knocking down open threes because KD getting double team. He get his points because if there's an offensive rebound around three other players.
That's the same thing, dog. Like,
scrappy.
So look, you're out of as a defender, you will be out of position for a rebound if you're double teaming or shifting over to help protect the basket from another player. That's usually how offensive rebounds happen.
It's a team game.
Feel me? Yeah, exactly. So you just said that it is not because they double teaming KD.
I'll be seeing him in the paint. Like,
it happening because what happens is people be looking, or the KD or Kyrie or Harden's going to do, and a smart player would take advantage of that, and he's been doing that.
I think he is a smart player, and I think he got dog in him. You watch, like you say, you don't see the games like I do. Like I watch Bruce Brown play. I see the highlights, and I see how everything he does isn't on the stat sheet. Like a contested shot, like, yo, he missed that shot because he played defense. You're not gonna see that on the stat sheet, but if you watch the game, you're like, yo, go fucking defense, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying Bruce Brown don't have his intangibles. I've never said that. My thing was he didn't get minutes because most of the big three wasn't playing.
Yeah.
That was just my thing. But yeah, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying no. I don't really. The only person on your team I think is trash, like really garbage, is TLC.
Oh man, TLC is not a fan favorite of the Brooklyn Nets, but he is a Brooklyn Net, and we respect him.
He's trash.
Nobody can talk about TLC but us, man.
No, I can't. He's trash.
Yo, your players is trash, man.
Trash. Every team got trash players, bro. You feel me? Somebody on the roster is kind of in, comparison trash to everybody else. You feel me?
These players are ready, man. I'm so ready for the playoffs. Hit a like, yo. If you like something, hit that like button. If you ready for the playoffs, man, send us a like or something, man. Listen, the reason why I'm up for these playoffs because I feel like this is the first time in a long time where we had a healthy fucking team, and it's just like, yo, Kyrie, Harden, and KD, we've been promised this all season, and we really only getting it at the tail end. We getting it in the postseason, which is the best time to get it. So I'm happy. So I'm looking forward to these games. I'm looking forward to us making plays like we did the last game. I'm looking forward to unsung heroes, man, like B Squared, AJ, TJ knocking down threes, AJ making us more of a broader offense because of what he brings to the game. I would tell you, but we might have to face y'all, and I don't want to give away no sauce. You know what I mean?
Bruh. All I'm going to say is New York, we back, baby.
We back. We made it back. We back.
Yo,
so can we clap it up for both teams going to the playoffs? Can we celebrate that as one? So I'm happy for the Knicks going to the playoffs because
We don't need your congratulations or happiness.
Yo,
Nah, stay over there.
Oh,
Nah,
wow.
yo, listen. I'm telling you because no. For
Aight.
people who don't
It's over.
pay attention to what happens between us during the week, you feel me, on the Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog page. You feel me? If you're not following that, you should go follow it. Is even though we argue all the time about our teams, there's a lot of dope people in that page. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
true.
You feel me? But he be I don't want no olive branches. I was nothing nice for no Knickerbockers. Then he get on the show and be like, nah, yeah.
It's not nice,
both
but
teams. Yeah, nah,
I am
nigga.
happy.
Nah, keep that same energy, fam.
I'm low-key
Nah.
happy that we gotta beat y'all to win the finals.
Keep their congratulations.
I
bro.
want to beat y'all to win the
Nah.
finals.
Nah, I don't want to hear none of that. I'm
yeah,
happy, y'all.
man.
Nah,
I do.
listen,
Look,
man.
beating Philly is not as exciting now because you guys are in the playoffs. So, I would debate all season about having the 1 and 2 seed. And, I talk heavy to Philly fans and whatnot, but it's not the same glory as winning the finals, beating Philly, than beating the Knicks. Like, this is city. We share the city. We share the Mecca.
Listen, everybody know. Everybody in the world want to see
The Nets beat the Knicks.
a Knicks versus Nets Subway Series. You feel me? You
We'll
know,
make it happen on our end.
saying that, right?
We'll
Yeah.
make it happen on our
Yeah,
end.
listen, we'll see. That's all I'm saying, dog. Like, we'll see.
Oof.
So, yeah, the whole world want to see it.
Yeah.
That's just. Oh no, it was a topic I wanted to talk about, but I forgot.
Go ahead.
Yo, what's the? Oh man, I hate when it happened. The Hawks coach name.
The Hawks coach.
Yeah. Nate McMillan.
Okay.
Yo, he corny.
Wow.
Because-
what happened?
Nah, he already trying to tune up the band. He get the world's smallest violin out. You feel me? Already try to get sympathy. Oh, the NBA wants the Knicks to win and be in the playoffs.
True.
Like, yo, bro, like, no, that's not true. You feel me? Because if that was the case, we'd have been in the playoffs. The NBA would have did everything in their power to make sure we stayed in the playoffs. If that was the case, it's not true. We had to grind to get here. We worked really hard to get here, bro. You feel me? The NBA didn't give us no extra advantages for us to get here. That's like that's disrespectful.
Nah,
dog.
I didn't say the NBA gave
No,
you
I'm not talking about you.
That's what he said?
He said that he pretty much said the NBA wants the Knicks to win and they want them to go far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So pretty much saying that, yeah, they're doing the NBA had to fine him for claiming bias, dog. You
Oh,
feel
wow.
me? Yeah, like that's corny, dog. These
I
guys
ain't
worked
know that.
really hard this season. You feel me? So for you to insinuate in any shape or fashion that they didn't get here on their own accord is because the NBA wanted them to, is corny. And it's a cop-out. You feel me? So now if your team loses, you can be like, oh, the NBA wanted them to win. You feel me? So now, like, because we've experienced a lot of questionable calls, just like everybody in the NBA has this season. You
Mhm.
feel me? So now if it's a questionable call because human error does happen on the referee's part, now you already put it out in the air that, oh, look, it's because the NBA wants the Knicks to win.
What happened? What did I miss?
He said this, bro.
Like, no, but he said it. But what call was he talking about?
No, he's not talking about a call. I'm
Oh.
just saying he just put it out in the air that the NBA wants the Knicks to win and go far in the playoffs. You feel me? So they have the advantage because of that. Like, no, bro. That's corny. No. And
favoritism.
So I can say the same thing for you guys because
How?
you know they want the Nets to go to the finals and play. If LeBron is winning on the West Coast, you don't think they want KD, Kyrie, and Harden to play LeBron and AD?
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Let's
So-
get into that real quick.
So no, I'm just saying. So
That ain't definite.
can we call favoritism on that then? like-
on the Nets?
Yeah, but because you just said that's favoritism. Like I don't believe you could
Nate
call that on the
McMillan
Knicks.
said that.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was agreeing with him.
That the Knicks, the NBA want the Knicks to win.
Yeah.
I think kind of the NBA fan demographic kind of do want the Knicks to win. Yeah, I
The
kind of
fan
feel that way.
demographic, but not the organization.
The
You feel me?
NBA organization, I mean, it is the mecca of basketball.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they want the Knicks to win it? Of
But my-
course they do.
But what he was trying to say is that it's going to be some kind of bias because the NBA want them to win.
Like y'all get some calls and shit. Yeah,
Bro.
that might happen.
So can I say that back to what I was saying? Can I say the same thing as y'all? Because we all know we all know they want KD, Kyrie, and Harden to go to the finals.
That's the matchup of LA, but shit, we don't know if they going.
Bro, you cannot tell me that the NBA does not want KD, Kyrie, and Harden in the NBA finals.
I wouldn't shy away from that. No,
Yeah.
I would
So
say that.
Would you say you're gonna get favorable calls now because of that?
But when I speak of it, it's through a lens of the fans.
So
like it was never necessarily the organization.
And that's my point. He was making an issue like
I never looked at it from their lens.
Yeah, bro. Like that's the problem I have with it.
Yeah.
Because that's like be like, oh, now you're gonna get favorable calls because the NBA wants you to go to the finals. You feel me? Now don't do that to my guys. You feel me? My guys work really hard. You feel me? They put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this season, but you already trying to make a cop out.
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I would like to say that people get to or teams get to the finals off their own merit. You know what I mean? Off of the hard work. I don't like to see refs win games for any team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always like to see
for that. So now you know what you did. You was trying to get a rally cry for your team. But you made the Knicks mad now. I know you did. Because I know Coach Tommy T was like, yo, he's saying like, I don't even really belong here, dog. You feel me? And my guys going to come out and give work. You feel me? Julius Randle going to put buckets on y'all boys, man. Y'all done messed up now. Oh, you done messed up now. That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Oh, man. Yeah, he the coach. He the Atlanta coach, right?
Yeah, Nate McMillan.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, and he's a really good coach, too. He's a really good coach. But that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's up with that, man. I don't think y'all got your hands full, but y'all might. 7 games, man. Either way, 6 or 7.
Atlanta is not a pushover team. You feel me? Like they got a lot of offensive weapons. You feel me? Even though we are a great defensive team.
Game 1 Sunday, right?
You feel me? Yes, sir.
You feel like y'all win that?
Huh?
Y'all win that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Y'all got home court advantage.
Absolutely.
Okay. So y'all only lose home court advantage in next round?
Yeah.
I think we got home court advantage in the first 2 rounds. In the finals, we don't.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference finals, we don't.
So I think if say for instance, if we beat, I think it's always the highest seed get home court advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we beat Philly, then you would have home court.
Yeah.
The Knicks. But it's really gonna be like the Knicks home court because
not really.
You know, y'all can't even sell out the Barclays. You know the Knicks gonna buy all them tickets, right?
Yo, man, we might steal some fans from y'all.
You know,
when we win.
When we play y'all, you know the Knicks gonna buy all the tickets. You feel me? They're not gonna have to put them on 50% off.
We'll see.
They're not gonna have to use a code Harden, Kyrie, or KD.
You biting off a lot. You can chew all that, bro.
Hey,
Philly?
Yo.
Hold on. You saying y'all get to
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So hold on. You saying y'all not going to hold on.
Bro.
Listen, but hold on. Let me say this.
You need to stop.
All right.
Take a minute. Pause that.
Yeah.
You talking real spicy right now.
I don't like hypotheticals where y'all get through Philly. You got to walk me through that.
First of all, you don't like hypotheticals, but the whole
not with y'all walking through Philly.
You talk about everything you be saying about y'all going to the finals is a hypothetical, and we just passed through that. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like we real confident. Like y'all not on the same level as us.
Bro,
to discuss
too.
Discuss playoffs like us.
We'll see.
Y'all gotta discuss playoffs from a perspective of the 4th seed and the teams y'all gotta go through.
We'll see.
We 2nd seed.
We'll see. We'll see.
2 and 4.
So it's still the top half of the.
I respect it. No, it is.
Yeah, right.
So, it is. No, 1 through 4. I respect it.
You act like I got like a 15-game advantage on us. Like, no, y'all won 7 more games. Is it 7 or 6?
No, it was 48 to 41, so it was 7.
7 more games, dog. That's what separate the teams. You feel me? Like, bro, come on, chill.
No, I respect it.
Chill. Yeah, chill.
Nah, I respect it.
Yeah. So yeah. And I said if. I didn't say when. I said if, because again, I understand like this is a tough road we have ahead of us.
You gonna let me sit here have the answers to how to beat Philly, and you won't just let me help you?
I don't need you to say anything. Nobody. You worry about how to beat the teams y'all playing, but yo, it's 9-18. Time for us to go.
All right, I just want to sign off saying that I'm an official team player of the Nets. I'm wearing this jersey. My name is on the back. I'm number 28, and I'm top vlogger for the Brooklyn Nets.
You're gonna be on.
I'm on the team.
You're gonna be on the bench next to TLC.
That's all right. That's
Not,
right.
not get no burn.
Trust me, man. I'm making it go swish, man.
Not getting no burn. You're gonna be on the bench.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Word.
Knicks versus Nets. Who run the city?
Again, if you have a press share for us. You know what I mean? I mean.
Tea Time and Big Fan Breezy. We in the
We'll
building.
see y'all next week. You heard?
Cheer.
I waited to press